to the second one. Be sure to like the video, subscribing is great as well. If you are buying this game or any game on the Xbox store, the affiliate link in the video description is the way to go. We also have an Amazon affiliate link and a Discord link as well, which can give you cool stream alerts if you need to know what's up for when the stream starts. So I joined this match, and it seems like the other team is dominating my team. So I kind of want to bail on these guys because they're really bad. My account got merged. Yeah, they finished the account merge, so that was good. I got these legendary things. Although legacy credits wise, see, I don't get this. It says 0 credits, but yet I have this thing, which is supposed to give me 2,000 Overwatch coins. But yet I don't have any Overwatch coins. So, figure that one out. And I have the battle pass thing. That's premium, so that's good. Good for me. Anyways, let's join another match. No queue anymore. The game just starts. So, there we go. Now we're good to go. It's rolling. We're overwatching, and let's see, is everything... Yeah, everything is working good. That's nice. So yeah, essentially, everything's working. Yeah. Good they got that ready for the big weekend here, right? The Canadian Thanksgiving weekend, obviously, because they were missing out on that. I joined another match where they're absolutely getting their asses kicked. Why do I keep joining this? Yeah, it's 45, 47 to nothing, and our team is getting spawn camped. Let's try again. Let's get a regular match here from the beginning, maybe. That would be really good. Yes, hello there. So I'm quite excited. Did they just put me right back into where I was? Because that would be pretty funny. Oh, I got put on a team that's winning 99 to 67. That's what I'm talking about. Although the other team is up 1-0. So kind of better. But like not really. I need that health. Oh, he's just got me at the end there. And they're gonna get a second win, so I've joined another match that is essentially a loss. Okay, so the matchmaking, little questionable on the scenarios I keep getting put into. Who knows, maybe we can get the 99%, maybe we can get an overtime on this. No, we can't. I literally joined a team that lost. Okay, let's try a third time to maybe get a match at the beginning of a match, or somewhat close to the beginning of a match. That would be pretty cool. It's fast matchmaking, but it's kind of dropping me into really bad no-win scenarios. But I guess somebody's got to do that. Yeah. Yes, it just works. Lujang Tower again? I literally just left a... Oh, 0-0. No, never mind. The other team is up 1-0. Okay, let's... Maybe the 5th time will be the charm. I'm not usually so annoying, but I'd like to start the day off with something a little... Like I can actually play a full match of a game would be really great. I'm glad you liked the content. It was a little bit of a later start today. I went to the Screamfest. The guy called at like... So the event is from 7 to 12 every day or whatnot. Not quite the beginning of a match, but an okay. Yeah, we could play from this point. I think this is acceptable. Even though it's you know, not really in my team's favor, but alright. Anyways, yeah, so the guy from the Screamfest place, which is like haunted house stuff, I do it yearly, called at 7, and the event starts at 7, and he's like, yo, sorry, I've been missing your emails, I've been so busy, and I'm just like, wow, okay. But I guess they're doing Screamfest here, they're doing Screamfest in Vancouver for the first time, they're also doing the Pumpkins After Dark kind of thing here, somewhere in Vancouver, or some other place, something like that. I was like, oh, okay. So it sounds like they do have their hands quite full. But anyways, he's like, you want to go? And I was like, yeah, I'd like to go and get it done. So I went and did that tonight. I left right away. Yeah. Phoned up the sister, and I was like, you want to go see some haunted houses? And she's like, I was like, okay, let's go. And then, yeah. The real terror was the drink prices. $9 for a Stella. And I was like, I can't do it. I can't do it. It's not like it's, like if you go to the movie theaters, you get like a slightly bigger Stella, and it's like $10, but you get like, you know, it's like a big glass, like a big thing of Stella. This is just like a regular bottle. You know, if you buy it by itself in a box, the bottles, it's about $2. I figured, I've done the math on, it's about $2 a bottle that way. But $9, I'm like, I can't do it. But anyways, yeah, it was a neat event. You'll see a video on that. There's a video for the haunted Calgary as well, which is more of an in-depth haunted house. So like Screamfest is like a bunch of smaller haunted houses. It kind of hits the family niche a bit more, and haunted Calgary is more like adult haunted houses, but still like, maybe teenager to adult. So they do different things. But yeah, anyways, that's what I was doing tonight. So I'm a little tired. But I got my footage, and I'll have to edit the video and everything like that and get it done for soon. And yeah, no, it's nice to get my haunted events out of the way. It's a yearly thing. I was kind of sitting there thinking I should go do the Pumpkins After Dark as well, but I was just like, it's too much extra work, I think. I already missed out on some weekends of that, so I'm just going to enjoy the fact that I got my yearly events done. Maybe I'll try to get into Zoo Lights this year. I don't know if they'd invite me to go do that or not, but yeah, Christmas they do this thing called Zoo Lights, and yeah. I just keep thinking for Screamfest, and it's like, damn, I wish I would have friends when I was younger that were into that kind of thing, because I never went and did the Screamfest thing, but it would have been very entertaining as a child, I think. Or, well, as like a teenager or whatnot, I think it would have been fun. But yeah, none of my pals did that kind of stuff. It's because they were lame, so I don't hang out with them anymore. I'm boring. And also, people changed over years. Aww. Or maybe they don't change, maybe they just grow. But anyways, you get what I'm saying. Die. Okay, it's a little hard to compete with these guys when they just keep healing each other. I'm trying to, like, teleport away, but, not really, yeah, not working out for me. I did not pay $9 for the Stella. I couldn't do it. You've been too busy to like the stream? Oh, filet. Oh, filet. I'm almost at 90k subs. I had no idea. That's great. Hopefully someday I'll get there. But at this slow-ass rate, it's gonna take ages, because it is so slow right now. There are no games right now, and everything like that. Anyways, yeah. Terrible October. Absolutely terrible October. What was it? The YouTube monetization wasn't even working last night. So I missed out on some of that, so that was great. Anyways, yeah, no, I did the Screamfest. I went to the gym today. And then, yeah, they just basically called when I was eating dinner, and I was like, yeah, I'll go. And I went, yeah, it was neat. They had some, a new they had an adjusted one, and they had like a new kind of little haunted place thing. Again, you'll see like a short video on it. It's like it'll be like 8 minutes long or something like that. Same with like the haunted Calgary ones, like it's like 12 minutes long or something. It's not too bad. Spooky. People change, but war never changes. Oh yeah. Yeah, you know how it is. That was it. I did connect with some new lady on the Hinge app there, so that seems to be progressing. I think. I don't know. I think it's gonna end up like all the other things, where it just gets like she deletes her account or some other thing, or the more hilarious thing, date for a few months and it'll be like, oh yeah, I'm kind of figuring out my goals in life, and I'll just be like, oh my god. Anyways, I don't know. Just talking to someone on there, and I was like, interesting. I was like, what a surprise. Damn it. It happens. So that's exciting. Yeah. You never know when it's gonna happen.
Perseverance is my middle name.
Push forwards. I kind of got dealt some like really like bad like match scenario, like join a progresses. I'm hoping I get it to join a match that's like just in the beginning tonight, relatively early on, because it's easier to like, I don't know, get a feel for a match when you join in right off the bat, if that makes sense, and get a, yeah, kind of get warmed up a little bit better. Than being thrown into the middle of a battle where people have been waging Overwatching conflict for a while. Oh, I went back in time. If you could take back time. A Lari catfish? Unlikely, but you never know. Unlikely, but you never know. I think the worst thing is actually trying to talk to somebody new and get a feel for, like, what you can say around someone, like, because somebody might find your comedy very, very funny, whereas other people will be like, is he making a joke or not? I had to sit there while I was like rewriting a message because I was just like, no, that might come across bad or something like that. I was gonna be like, because we were talking about going on walks and stuff, and I was gonna be like, she was like, oh, I'm going for a walk, and I was like, oh, that's, you know, have an enjoyable walk and whatnot. But my thought was basically like, I was gonna be like, oh, where are you walking to, or stuff, and I'd just be like, ah, that's creepy. Because I'd be like, you know, you could basically suggest walks or someone. I've been all over the city, but, you know, if someone doesn't know you, it's like, I'm not telling you where I'm walking. It'd be creepy as hell, right? I think it'd be creepy. Do 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 do. Yes, hello there. Ba, 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 ba. I'm so glad I could join this this loss in progress here. So proud of that. But really, you know, you gotta somewhat be careful in how you say things. Until someone gets to know you, and then you can just be like, eh. Only wants me for my clout? I don't even think she knows what she literally like asked what that was so funny. It was like, so what do you do for like, or what else do you like to do? And I was just sitting there being like, what do I do? Because I was like, basically, what I do in a day-to-day is, you know, get up, go for like a walk, hike, and then work on stuff, and then stream, and then go to bed. So it's like, huh, I don't really have hobbies I'm doing at the moment. Kind of funny. Oh yeah, my stuff all carried over, so I don't know if you guys noticed, but I got my neon green tracer. That's right. Yeah! This was what it was all about, guys. Hundreds of thousands of people had to wait behind me in line just so that I could get this. I also got the voice line where she says, cheers, love, the cavalry's here. So if you had to wait for your account to get merged, you were waiting behind me being able to enjoy this uncommon green skin. And Tracer's saying, oh, not that one. Cheers, love. That line. So, you're welcome. Yeah, you're welcome. Dun, dun, dun. But I was just like racking my brain being like, what do I do? And I was just like, I enjoy playing games because it's my work. It sounds really boring. I was thinking I was going to throw in like, I tried Ultimate Frisbee this year, but I don't want to get too complex in my storyline setups. You don't want to say too much early on, otherwise people will be like, It's like a sick game, actually, of having to converse with people. Yeah, it really is. Who, Hanzo? Is he the guy with the sword thing? I have no idea who that is. I did do Demon Souls. I did do a video on that one. Yeah, believe it or not, most people have no idea who I am, and I walk through life as an absolute nobody in most of society. I don't even think I've necessarily been recognized for YouTube type things before, but yeah, that is funny. Like, I could literally go to a mall and just circle it all day, and not a single person would know who I am. Like, it really, I don't have that many subscribers. Like, I got a good, you know, I've got a good amount. I'm very happy with what I have, but it's not like, I think even like high tier YouTubers probably, people are just like, who the hell is this? I just don't, like, it's mainstream, but it's not like, you know, TV or movie mainstream or anything. Even TV and movie stars probably get like, a lot of times people will be like, oh, you know, that looks like somebody I think I should know, and they don't know. Blizzard's scared of my wrath? You bet they are.
Let's try that
#1 Gears of War Judgment streamer? Yeah, that'll be a good way. Should be like, what? Yeah. Yeah, so I live stream video games. Oh, what's that? I'd be like, oh no. I'm definitely a little bit more like cautious in interacting with people though. I think your big things you really gotta watch out for are like, you know, when or how recent was your last breakup or whatever. Because if it was too soon, obviously they're gonna have a lot of issues because of that and they're just using you. Be very, very careful on that one. And the other thing would be like, so what are your plans in life? Because I'm getting a little bit older. I definitely want someone that kind of is like, has things together slightly and isn't still like finding themselves in their late 20s. I mean, people are still finding themselves all the time, but you get what I'm saying. It's just like, I'm just exhausted by those kinds of people. And I know you shouldn't be picky and stuff like that, but I'm definitely like, yeah. And maybe someone that can tolerate video games slightly. That would be kind of nice. Whoop. Nice. Back we go. Oh god. Not that it's a requirement. Yeah, I did do the Dark Souls. It was very dark. Anyways. Yeah, anyways, be sure to like the stream, subscribing's great, donations cool. Consider becoming a channel member, cool perks, cool emotes. It's like $1 to join. Of course, the channel. Maybe someday we'll unlock a new emote. Probably not. And alternatively, we have the Patreon option in the video description as well. And if you are buying this game or any game on that Xbox store, the affiliate link in the video description is the way to go. And we have an Amazon affiliate link too if you're buying anything on Amazon. Anyone else feel like the teams I keep getting put on are kind of like absolute rubbish? Hey, where did Fox Lady go? But yeah, obviously, you know, you can Google me and you'll find information, so it's not like that. So that's the thing that gets me is if you Google someone, or if you look into like someone up before dating them or something, or while you're seeing them, you know, as a male it's a creepy thing, but as a female it's an expected thing, essentially. Which I find fascinating, because the one gal, last gal I saw, you know, I didn't look into her at all. I didn't really care, right? Like, you know, we'll go and we'll see who you are. But she was like, I did a full look and everything like that, and I was like, cool. And she's like, it looks fine, and I was like, that's good. Good to know. Like, I don't care. Obviously, everything's public and whatnot, but it is an interesting change up between perspectives. Yeah, at least I think so. The community pick? Oh yeah, I'm glad you like that. Yeah, it seems like some people are liking them. It is neat to see which community picks do best and stuff. I definitely have some certain metrics of what does really, really good and what is kind of like, yeah. It's neat, because I don't really try specifically for photos as in like, you know, do some kind of algorithmic thing with them. They either, people like them or they don't, I don't care. But, you know, they're fun to put up. At least I try to come up with some cool photos. I think some of them are pretty nice. So, I've had zero luck with a good team thus far tonight. Been absolutely a bunch of rubbish squad mates. Yesterday was much better there. They say you can make up your mind pretty quickly. I don't know if 1 second is enough to really give someone a fair note, but yeah, if you run into somebody in person or you see them visually, I think you can make a pretty good assumption or perspective of opinion on your mind. Like most video games, typically within the first hour I have a generally good idea of what my thoughts are on an experience. It can change slightly over time, but yeah, I think that first kind of, or that initial sort of connection look kind of thing between people, especially if it's like a dating perspective, I think can actually really determine your thoughts on something. Actually, funny. So one date I had, we were at a mall to go have tea, and I don't know if she didn't know that we were still specifically going or whatever. I was sitting there at the mall. I'm like, are you coming or whatever? And she was like, I think she'd left. She lived nearby there. I found out later, but anyways, so she's like, I'll be there in 15 minutes, and I'm like, whatever. So I went into chapters, and I kind of like laid back and kind of passed out on one of the chairs. And then then I got messaged or whatever. She's like, I'm here, and I walked out, and I was like, it was a little groggy. I was like, oh, hello. This is just passed out of the chapters. What else you gotta do, right? My God, I'm not having any luck tonight on this one. We'll get there, guys. Maybe it's just a warm-up. Maybe it's the fact that I keep getting put on bad teams 5 teams in a row where I literally join and the match is basically over. But maybe we'll have a good squad this time. We do have a bit of a lead, I think, except they're pushing it past our lead now. But you know, we'll get there. And finally, the Toronto level. We didn't get this at all last night. I thought that was a bit weird. Because, you know, obviously it's nice to have a Canadian level in the game. There we go, I'm contributing. They call this flanking. That was really bad. Like a doppelganger that looked like me? Oh, come on, Larry. There's no one that quite looks like I do. Master Chief's fuck Xavier. I was trying to come up with some kind of Overwatch combination for what Master Chief could be, and then I was like, oh, they added a fox lady. So Master Chief can be like a, you know, foxy rear end. I'm also really excited. I took the time today to put my sheets or whatever in the washer, dryer. And it's gonna be really comfy and nice and clean tonight. It's always a good feeling when you do that. God fucking damn it. Okay. Let's try a different character. No, not that character. Yeah, let's do some Pharah here. When Tracer's not cutting it, you need to get it down to business. Yeah, so it's the Toronto level, but Toronto doesn't look anything like this. I've been to Toronto too, I could say that. It looks like a metropolitan nightmare. It's like going to Los Angeles, but just slightly less apocalyptic. Slightly. And yes, I've been to LA, I've been to many parts of LA. It's very apocalyptic looking. He's a one-shot. That's what justice is shooting a rocket barrage at your enemies to annihilate them? Huh. I should get a new definition of justice. Hey, somebody called Daredevil. The definition of justice just got updated. I can't believe we literally have an acronym for Master Chief's rear end. That kills me that it's that overused that we literally have an acronym for it. How weird. That was a perfect shot.
They're pushing the barricade. Strike together.
Oh, now they're tracing? Or is that a tracer? No, that's not a tracer. Never mind. That's the streetcars on the blower. Ah, yeah, Pharah's pretty cool. If you get her with a Mercy, obviously you get the pharmacy combo. It's pretty deadly. That makes it sound like I play Overwatch a lot. That one tip that one guy gave me. How is she like doing that kind of damage with that thingy? It's like an insta-kill beam of death. Man, this team sucks.
Always more to learn.
Gonna abuse this heal thing. I love how you spawn in a curling rink. That's kind of fun. Because you know everything in Canada gets simplified to our silliest stereotypes. Curling is actually worth watching at the Olympics, by the way. It gets pretty intense. If you watch the Canadian team, the mixed doubles, the old guy there, it's just absolutely a blast. He is so funny, and he swears on the mic like constantly. It's great, because at the Olympics, they do hot mics, so they don't censor anything, and it's literally just this old dude, this old Canadian, just swearing away. He's like, fuck, that should have been a better shot. Very, very funny. A little pharmacy. Yeah, I play Overwatch. See, I'm a true Overwatch player. How am I liking the game? It's the same. Yeah, it's the same game. It's still fun. Tonight I'm not having very good matches, so it's not been the best start tonight. I keep like literally if you watch from the beginning of the stream, there was like 5 matches in a row I joined in when it was like the team was literally about to lose, and I was just like, what the hell's this? Anyways, and this one I joined in progress too. Thought we were leading, but nah. So, you know, it'll get better. But yeah, last night I was having a blast with it. My big thing is this game is really just a piss off to me because of the issues for 4 days, like, straight, right? Like, it's hard to... It's going to take a while before the sting of how bad this thing launched, you know, is kind of gone. Oh, wow. Hello there. Damn, I can see how people would pay for that. But yeah, it's the same, but it's still a fun experience. And there's no cues or anything I've noticed. Like you don't literally you just turn the game on and it just plays, which is nice. It's nice when something just runs. I kind of need to put my clothes in the dryer. I'm gonna sneak my clothes in the dryer. One sec here, guys. Game found. Oh no, I'll be swift. I got this.
Select your hero.
It was really fast, see? I told you guys. Super fast. And it was basically, you know why I would leave the stream? To go and do that? It's so I don't have to hear it all night tumbling and drying while I try to sleep. Because I'll probably forget it later, or I'll start it when the stream ends and I'll have to sit there and listen to it all night. I don't want to do that. I want to enjoy the bliss of a nice clean sheet that I already have set up there. And then not have to worry about my other clothes. What an exciting day. You know, they say every day is a little different of a challenge and whatnot. And today, there really wasn't any challenge at all. Just some work stuff. But I am pretty excited about the Screamfest video. I think it's going to turn out nicely. I mean, it usually does. And it usually does pretty good, too. I killed the fox, guys. What does the dead fox say? It says nothing, because it's dead. Okay, we finally got to start a match at the beginning of the match. This is spectacular. I haven't been able to do this all night. Leave me alone, giant monkey thing. Oh, his name is Winston, right? Isn't he the opening dude? He's like... something about heroes need to come together. Does anybody actually play as that character? I always kind of thought he wasn't a very good player or character to play as because he was like really tough. Kill stuff with. I am the Swift Captain, yes. A Roadhog? Man, Roadhogs are so annoying. Aren't those the guys that like chain me up and make it so I can't get anywhere?
Try again.
A new avatar face? Are you talking about an avatar you think my chair, the creeper face, is like the new, like you think I was doing like a VTuber thing? I don't even know, man. Grounded and bug snacks, those are pretty good experiences. They're pretty damn good. Pretty Pretty damn good. Damn it, they got me. So down the line, with this being a free-to-play game that they're just going to keep updating over and over again, I wonder how many years it'll take for Xbox to shove a character or two of theirs in there. I want Conquer. I know he's too violent, too drunk. He's not the kind of brand character that the Overwatch people would want, but he's the kind of brand character that I want to see in Overwatch. A drunk, rude, alcoholic squirrel. It's what this game has always needed. And then there could be all these people cosplaying as Conquer at these events, and they'll be like, yeah, he's from Overwatch, and everyone will be like, okay. That actually would be hilarious, people knowing Conquer from Overwatch and not from, like, just like, you know, everybody knows the Green Knight from Fortnite over Master Chief from Halo. Yeah, Conquer the Squirrel. An Overwatch original character. I need, oh, never mind, I don't need health. What? I went back in time. No? Winston is good for jumping and pesky snipers. That seems very specific. You've never played Overwatch. Well, now that the servers are up and it's free to play, give it a whirl. It's not very big to download, and it's a fun shooter, and there's a reason that, what 50 million people had bought it or whatever? Like, you know, it's good stuff. See if you like it. It's free to play, right? It doesn't cost you anything. You can see if you enjoy it. That's the magic of free. Until you end up buying the skins that cost you an arm and a leg. But then again, even if it was paid, the skins would probably still cost the same. I can't believe that one shot did that much damage. I hate when that guy uses this hook thing. Oh, I'm healed. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm doing much better this match since I started at the beginning of it. Much, much better. Oh, look, there's some bumps. But I do love the visual aesthetic of this game, and it's very smooth, looks good, smooth, plays well. Yeah. They didn't change the opening cutscene. Why would they? That wasn't in the budget. They didn't change a lot of stuff for this. You can tell that this was pretty hastily thrown together. Let's be real here. They're coasting off the fact that they have an incredible base game that they could just use and slap a 2 on it. Oh, that guy was almost dead. Oh, damn it. Hey, yes, happy Canadian Thanksgiving, or like as we like to call it in Canada, a happy Thanksgiving. But thanks. What was that? Oh, in Lower Decks last week, they had a joke. This thing lands on this planet of birds, and they're like, I don't know, primitive or whatever. And the guy's like, oh, watch out, it's a sky snake. And then the creature's like, if all of the creatures in your world have wings and they all fly, wouldn't it just be a snake? Why would you call it a sky snake? It's a very good point. What the hell was that? You like insta-drop me there with this thing. Yeah, it was like a one-hit thing. I'm being revived. I can feel blood rushing through my veins. Yeah. Damn it. Team Fortress 2? Team Fortress 2 will never die. Paladins? Oh yeah, Paladins was pretty cool. Gundam Evolutions.
My middle name.
I think people keep telling me to look that one out, or look that one up. I thought it was already out. But yeah, Paladins I like quite a bit. I actually thought that was a pretty good game, and I mean it was just a free-to-play version of Overwatch. I wonder how its numbers are doing now that Overwatch is free. Probably cuts into that a bit, right? Oh, it's not over yet. I was like, I thought the match was ending, that's why I went all slow. I didn't realize I was just freezing. Oh, now it's over. See what happens when you start at the beginning of a game? You win. But yes, I hope everybody that is in the magical Canada land is having a fun, long weekend thing of sorts. Yeah. Tried to get a turkey there at Co-op. I think they were charging $50 for a turkey. Used to cost $20 turkeys. And then settled on a Save on Foods turkey that was $26. My god. I think all the Costco turkeys were out or whatever, or they're really expensive. But yeah, I should have some pictures from the Screamfest. I don't know if they'll be up tomorrow. They might be out to coincide with the you know, the video whenever that gets up. But see guys, my account merged. I've got electric purple and neon green. I feel so special. It's available in December. Ah. You like how I complain on Twitter? Yeah, I've got some good Twitter bits. That's what I've always used Twitter as. I think of Twitter as a very worthless website that, you know, is just creates hate and issues and causes problems in the world. Very cancerous site. I actually think of it as the worst social media platform. But I love to just put random crap down on there and complain about stuff. What the hell's going on in the game? Like, the big thing that's been bothering me is, you know, I'll visit the old man, and he's always watching the Cottage Life channel. And not one fucking time have I seen the Cottage Life channel play anything, even remotely, about cottages. Like, if you're checking out the Cottage Life channel, wouldn't you expect really cozy, comfy cottage shows? It's all conspiracy theory stuff. And about aliens and pyramids. And it's like, did we really build the pyramids? What's the secret inside? I'm like, is it that there's a cottage in there? Like, expect at least one cottage per show in the Cottage Life channel. It's like the Discovery Channel. Just keep in mind again, guys, if you support any of the Discovery, you know, things, you know, Naked and Afraid, Ice Road Truckers, Gold Rush, the 90 Day Fiancé universe. I can't believe that's a universe. Just keep in mind that you are contributing to the death of cinema and the death of Warner Brothers, a 100-year-old film studio. So give yourself a pat on the back if you watch any of that stuff, or if your spouse is watching any of that stuff, because you're supporting the death of it. You like HBO? Well, you're killing it because you support Discovery. Yeah, so there you go. Congrats. Good job, guys. Way to go out there, people. Is it random? Did Kevin play this? He hasn't yet. You have the Thanksgiving long weekend to play it? Nice. That'll be a fun time for you. I don't know if Kevin's downloaded it yet. I don't know if he's got it ready yet. I talked to him the other day. He said he didn't want to deal with the huge inconvenience that playing this game sounds like. Because I told him, it's like, you gotta download the game. You gotta go on the BattleNet. You gotta connect your Xbox account. You gotta add your phone number. Then you gotta migrate your account setup. And then you can play the game, if the servers work. And he's like, that sounds like a lot of steps to play a free-to-play game. And I'm like, it's a ton of steps. It's a huge inconvenience. For a lot of people, they would just say, it's not worth my time. But yeah, so anyways, we're gonna see if he joins up. I'll talk to him maybe again today or tomorrow or something, I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But anyways, that was my tweet, was just complaining about the Cottage Life channel. Like, what the hell? Because that's what I do on Twitter. I just complain about stuff. Can I get a heal? Finish off Diva. Diva. Oh, and it's been a while. Be sure to like the stream. Subscribing's great. Donations cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Cool perks, cool emotes. It's like $1 to join. I think you probably get some good value out of stuff. I don't know. Who's to say? Alternatively, Patreon option. If you're buying this game or any game on the Xbox Store, the affiliate link in the video description is a good way to go. You watch no TV. So that's what I was saying. Is, you know, you visit the old man, swears by a TV till the end of time, and you see this old crap on there, and you're just like, ugh. Or I visit the grandparents, and they watch like the American propaganda channels, Fox and CNN. So it's like, you know, that crap's always terrible. Straight up poison, both of them. And it's just like, and you know, and they'll talk to you about the problems on there, and you're like, no, this was just sensationalized because it's American media. You know, you should use the proper Canadian channels. We do have CBC, we have Global, we have CTV. Ooh. I mean, if you're really stretching, we've got CTV, but you know, it's an option. And it's just like, yeah, I don't know why they watch that stuff. And they watch lots of golf. The grandparents love golf. The old man just sits there and watches movies all day on repeat. Again, where my disdain of, you know, getting tired of Predator comes from. He's only watched that goddamn movie so many goddamn times in a week. Or the Day After Tomorrow. God, I hate that film. Oh man, if I hear that guy cry about his kid, like, was it Sam, one more goddamn time, or see them go into that goddamn ship with the wolves one more goddamn time to look for health, or him cry, Jake Gyllenhaal as a teen cry, holding onto the arm of that one lady on that airplane because he's scared of it going down one more time, I'm gonna lose it. I'm on the edge, guys. I've been on the edge. I don't know, is it where my enjoyment of film comes from? Sitting there watching the same movies all day in my youth? I don't know. All I know is repetition is insanity. It was in that one game, you know, that one we all like to quote? Yeah. We did it. The best Overwatch? I am. What are people not liking my random rambling about stuff? What a shocker. You're tier 10 in the battle pass? That's crazy, man. That's crazy. 40-year-old drives a motorcycle, likes conspiracy theories, and preys on young women. And don't forget, is into UFOs and stuff. Seriously, that's the worst part of that whole situation with that creepy old guy, is like the interests and stuff, like, literally are comparable to my father, and it is just terrifying. Outside of the motorcycles thing. You know, it's cool if you guys like motorcycles, but I always saw motorcycle people as like... you know, the kind of people that weave in between traffic really dangerously? I always saw them as that. So anyways, yeah. You have cable but don't watch TV. We don't have, the family don't have cable. We always had satellite. We were always better because we had satellite. Yeah. We had this thing, it was called Star Choice when I was little. And then Shaw bought them, because Shaw buys all the other like smaller companies, and so does Rogers, and so does TELUS, and then Rogers wants to buy Shaw, which is just crazy. And somebody on Twitter had the balls to say it would be good for competition if one of our Ogliopolies bought the other Ogliopoly, and then we would only have 3 Ogliopolies instead of 4. And I was just like, oh, okay. So for all you people that complain about like Microsoft getting a monopoly in gaming, when there's a bazillion companies that exist, and in Canada we have like 4 multimedia, like 4 telecoms, and you want to complain about monopolies, yeah, you can just take that and shove it up your anyways. Yeah, so, and our government is looking at it. It looks like they're probably going to okay it, which blows my mind, but you know, whatever. But it would give them a good foothold in Western Canada. Yeah, because they need another foothold in the rest of the country. They don't already own like 90% of it. So there was that one day where our entire credit card, our entire banking system across Canada, like our payment system went down for a whole day. That was because of Rogers. So, yeah. I don't think they should own more of our company or our country's infrastructure, but what do I know, you know? I'm just a regular citizen living my life dealing with craptacular internet that costs more than it does in, you know, a third world country in the middle of goddamn nowhere, but what is life? What about the preying on young women? I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna bother the guy about what he does in his free time. It's not my business. I'm just kidding. Oh, level 20 in the battle pass? I'm like level 5 in the battle pass. How much you guys play in this game? I mean, it's like, it's good, but, you know, it is the same thing. Well, that really kills me. And then Fido and Tellus. Well, Fido, I'm pretty sure they're owned... Or is that Wind? Isn't Fido also owned by Shaw? Or is that... So Shaw has a couple of little ones. They have... Who owns Fido? Is it Shaw? I can't remember, because I know Shaw bought Wind and bought this other little company. And they own those ones. But you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's a few companies own literally our entire infrastructure in Canada, and we're gonna let them merge. It's just insane to me that that is even something that the government is being like, yeah, it's fine. Because, you know, less competition's always helped. My favorite thing too is that all the Canadian companies come together and cry as soon as they're like, an American company wants to come in and compete. They're like, but that's not fair to these Canadian companies with record-breaking profits every month that don't do anything to improve our infrastructure. Meanwhile, Bell and Telus and all that are just giving hundreds of free drinking sessions and meetings to the CRTC, which is our version of the FTC, every single year. You know, there's definitely not money being handed across the table or whatnot, or underneath the table. Actually, you know what? It's Canada. They would blatantly just put it on the table. There wouldn't even be like an under-the-table thing. They'd be drinking and be like, hey, here's 500k to approve our deal, and they just slide the briefcase across being drunk. Roll Q awards more. I don't really need to get more battle pass XP faster, guys. It's not like COD where I'm trying to like finish it. I don't care in this one. Like, if I get it, I get it. I'm not gonna play like a specific role outside of my one niche role to do battle pass stuff. I'm not that intrigued by it. Sorry. Yeah, I think Microsoft having a lot of studios is gonna be good for me to do videos and get opportunities and streams. Yeah, it's gonna be great. I'm very, very excited. It really does. Long term, I think it's going to be a fantastic thing for me. I mean, look at all the stuff I get sent. Imagine how much I'll get sent in a year where they actually have games coming out. You know, when we think about it, like next year, what do we got? We got Redfall, Forza, Starfield. We got Minecraft Legends. We've got what else is coming? There's too many actual games coming from Xbox that actually look like they're top tier games. You know, there's Tokyo Ghostwire Tokyo, which I personally quite like that one. So I'm looking forward to that one coming. And, you know, not to mention all this third-party stuff, Game Pass stuff, probably some surprise announcement releases. It's gonna be good. Gonna be eating good. I'm gonna be eating better than that time I finally got to play Bugsnax on Xbox. It's gonna be better than that. But then again, I thought 2022 was going to be pretty sweet, and financially it was good, but, you know, other than that, it's kind of like, bleh. Belle is from Quebec. Oh, Belle. Belle. See, I don't care that they're, you know, where they're from and whatnot in Canada. It's more like how we get treated, how the cost of stuff is. The location is irrelevant. I would actually really prefer if we introduced global competition into the Canadian market when it comes to telecoms and whatnot. I think they have... Because, you know, you shouldn't be, in a wealthy country like Canada, you shouldn't be the 5th most expensive, you know, cellular and or data country in the world. You know what I mean? Like, that just shouldn't be a thing. We should have cutting edge... For the price we pay, we should have cutting-edge internet infrastructure, we just don't. It's getting better, but, like, it's still pretty craptacular. and it costs a lot. If it was cheap, you know, it was bad, I'd be like, eh, but you know what I mean. I'm looking forward to Volta. You don't scream as loud as I do in Chivalry? Have you turned the screaming all the way up? I'm excited for Redfall 2. I think it could be a lot of fun, because it's basically, to me, it's been described as a Borderlands looter-shooter, Left 4 Dead-esque kind of vampire game, so yeah. I think it looks neat. I mean, hell, was Arcane's working on it? It could be really, really good. Better than Bug Snacks. Whoa, whoa, it's Bug Snacks. I can absolutely kill this match. No, I got 8 final blows. Okay, or 13 eliminations, 8 final blows. That's not too bad. I thought it was worse. In the sauna. Get your ass back here, other Tracer. We were having a duel to the death. Except I guess she didn't get the memo. I think we lost because our team did not play the objective. I teleported off the map. Yeah, Arcane is enough reason, I think, to be excited about Redfall. All the people kind of doubting it and stuff online, and I'm just kind of sitting there being like, I think Arcane's gonna deliver. They got a proven record, right? If there's a studio you should give the benefit of doubt to, it should be Arcane. Like, there's very, very, very few studios that you should give the benefit of the doubt to. I would say Arcane is one of them. Same with what is Santa Monica, you know, with God of War. Yeah, they deserve the benefit of doubt. Same with like Naughty Dog. Like there's a few studios out there, and there's not many these days, trust me. But there's a few where you're like, okay, this game's gonna be good. Until I'm proven otherwise, right? Can I change the symbol thingy now? See guys, I've got apparently 7 hours of gameplay. Good for me. Good for me. Very proud of that. Nothing better than Bug Snacks. Yeah, 2023 looks like it's gonna be better than Bug Snacks. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's time to save the world by shooting people and moving random objectives. Yeah! And I joined a team that's winning? Yeah! Whoa, that hurt. I'm hurt, guys, and I'm stuck, and I'm basically flinging myself across the wall and off the map. Good job, team. This is what I like to see out here. Anybody got any health thingies for poor old little Tracer? Oh, and I emailed about potentially setting up some interviews today, so if I hear back on anything, obviously, I'll let you guys know. I'll keep you guys in the loop. Maybe we'll get some cool videos. I tried Amicia's voice actress, which I maybe depending on the limits from Focus Home or something. I think that one actually we could pull that one. And then Tracer, which I'm unsure about. I haven't seen any Tracer interviews online, so not any that I could do from a quick search. And then I looked at doing COD, and I was just like, all of these guys are way too high up. Like, actors-wise, they're actually, like, that's a decently high-up actors list of people, and I was like, I don't think I'd get any of those. And I'm trying to think of other games that are coming out. There's just not too many this year, though. And I kind of want to interview some more dudes. I want to keep it, like, equal, you know what I mean? Because we've interviewed quite a few ladies, and we've only had... At least in recent times, we've only had the Carl Fairburn. That was a good interview. I like that one. If you guys didn't see it, Sniper Elite, the main character of the game, you know, which is his title, Carl Fairburn. The voice actor voiced Tony the Tiger for like a decade and a half. So that's great. This is actually a really good interview. I like that one. So anyways, yeah, I'd like to kind of, you know, I'd like to keep it even so that the interviews are back and forth, but it seems like a lot of the main characters that we do get seem to be female-driven, that we do get actors on, at least for interview opportunities. You know, Pan Am, Nikki from Guardians of the Galaxy. The medium, this main character. I can't remember the name of the main character in the medium, but you know that one. I think we had another one too. Anyways, you get what I'm saying. Evil West main character. Is there a main character of that game? To be honest, I really haven't looked into Evil West other than the fact that everybody's like, you need to cover this game, and I'm like, okay, I'll cover it. Leave me alone, guys. Leave me alone. But yeah, if it's interesting. See, the other thing is, oh my god damn it. I also want to interview people like their performances like that I'm interested in. Like I really liked, you know, obviously Amicia and Plague Tale. Great performance, very strong. Pan Am, obviously no duh. I tried to get Judy, couldn't get that one to get set up. We tried to get Holly from Back 4 Blood because obviously, you know, usually plays that character. We didn't get that one ever through, because, you know, I've tried on quite a few of the interviews, and I mean, we always talk about this kind of stuff. Carl Fairburn, obviously, you know, Sniper Elite, it was a Game Pass launch. I was like, this would be a great interview, and it was. Yeah, it was really nice. And then Nikki from Guardians of the Galaxy I thought was really good, because I thought that character's story arc and that performance was really good. Tried to get some other Guardians, all that stuff didn't really pan out, or it was too much work to try to get it to set up and stuff like that. You know, sometimes it honestly is too much of an effort. You gotta deal with this person, that person, you gotta get an okay from this studio, and it's just like, eh. And I know that sounds weird or is an excuse, but literally that sometimes is the determining factor, is I don't want to have to sit there and email 15 different places to get the okay from everybody to do something. It's just not worth the time. I know, crazy, right? Working hard, always working. Kevin, where is Kevin? I don't know. I'll talk to him. We'll see if we can get Kevin in here one of these nights. We'll see about it. The actress interview. I'm glad you liked it too, because I used that interview as the Pan Am one as like my example kind of interview, if that makes sense. Like I'd be like, hey, here's an example of an interview I've done. And I went back and listened to it again today, and I was like, this is really good. I think it was nice back and forth. It was easy, relaxed. Yeah, it was a good one. If you guys didn't see the Guardians of the Galaxy interview, it's pretty long, but like she's really passionate about the role and stuff, and I think it actually turned out pretty good. Yeah. This was Game of the Year way back in the day. That was right. I thought it was pretty cool. He's a really cool dude. Oh, Arthur Morgan, you're right. Yeah, maybe it is a bit even between guys and gals. I just don't want to seem like I'm, you know, favoring any particular side or anything, because you know how people are these days. If you ever are not like equal down the road on stuff. You're right, we did get that one. I was really disappointed about that one, and everybody complains about it. Because it was a good interview. I thought I had good questions. The guy was really into it, but it was too loud. And, you know, because it was on the show floor, and I asked over and over again, can we please do this somewhere quieter? And they're like, no, this is what you get. And I was just like, ugh. Oh god, I want to change that logo icon. Yeah, hey there, just answering the call of Overwatch. Hitman. Agent 47 would be a pretty cool interview. I don't know how that would work. The guy doesn't really say a lot, though, does he? He's kind of known as the subtle kind of bits, isn't it? Yeah. I was actually also wondering, the female V character, that is actually, I think that character doesn't get as much credit for actually what's a really good role. Because, you know, people are always, was it Cassandra in Assassin's Creed Odyssey? That role always gets well loved. That's like one of the few games where if you play as the female character, or if you play as the male character, everybody's like, what the hell are you doing playing as that character? Very funny. But I actually think the V female performance is really good in that game. You know, we're gonna have to do another run through. Maybe it's like the male V again. Because that save's gone, because Stadia's closing. And I don't want to make it like my cloud save, so that one's just gonna go away, which is hilarious. Yeah, Master Chief. I tried to get Master Chief and Cortana. I never got those ones set up. Nope. Dylan from the Quarry. I think that person's a little too high tier. Some interviews, you know, you just don't quite have enough following to get those kind of things. As I said, you know, the more you grow, the more opportunities you get.
So much for that paradox.
Down you go, Tracer. I will have your finest red. Just kidding, I don't have time for this. I should do a wine night again. Actually, in December, a lot of nights are gonna be wine nights when I got my Christmas, my wine Christmas calendar, right? I actually killed that dude. Right on. Damn it, I have no health. Halo announcer, that would be great, man. Double kill, triple kill. We actually got to see a David Hayter panel at the expo. So that's the problem is we go to the Calgary Expo, they get decent interviews, or not interviews, they get decent people there. None of them ever want to do interviews. They're always too busy or too good for it. So it's like, you know, again, that's where having a bigger viewer base that you can flex does actually get you more opportunities. So I'm sure down the line I will be able to get better pull on things. Played as Alexios. Yeah. Most people did play as Alexios. Okay, that's good. I did when I went and did the PS5 video on Odyssey, I did try Cassandra, and honestly, if you guys do want to replay Odyssey at one point, she is a much, much better performance. Much. Like, a lot of the time you won't really notice. In some games, you're like, yeah, whatever, blah, 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 but that is, she was a lot better in that one, honestly. Anyways, it's been a while. Be sure to like the stream. Subscribing's great. Donations cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Cool perks, cool emotes. If you're buying this game or any game on that Xbox store, the affiliate link in the video description is the way to go, as I get a percentage, which is fantastic. And we have an Amazon affiliate link too if you're buying anything on the mighty Amazon store. He bulldoze everybody and run away. Alright guys, let's push it back. This thing's still alive? Oh my god. Persona 5? I will have an early video on Persona 5. I will have that. Bonjour Matt, hello there. David Hayter, I don't know if I can get that set up. Blacktail? Plaguetail. Plaquetail. Why would you say Plaquetail? What's wrong with you guys? Plaguetail. Anyways, yeah. So Hater, I think I sat in on a panel, or we had somebody sit on a panel, but he wasn't doing interviews at the expo, so we couldn't get that one. But it's also easier to get an interview with someone when they're doing something relevant that they're like kind of going over, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know if you guys have noticed that, but the interviews tend to be based around something that's just released or is coming out. Or if they're at an expo and they're plugging stuff in, they might do an interview setup. But that's the thing, is like, I'm thinking with the Amicia actress there that because she's a little bit like, that's her big role, I'm kind of thinking that it's a little bit more likely that we can get that kind of thing. Like, honestly, there's a lot of factors into whether or not you actually get the opportunity to interview someone and stuff, like, but it is as simple as emailing and just asking. You do a pitch and everything like that. I'm playing well, it's kind of like so-so. The interview sucks. So what do you think of Halo Infinite? No comment. You were great. Well, I mean, like, if you really think about Halo Infinite, you can complain about a lot of stuff. But the Master Chief's performance is great. Cortana's performance is great. You know, does the story suck? Are there all these other issues with the game? Yeah, definitely. But you can be an actor giving a great performance in a bad movie, or a bad show, or a bad game. It doesn't take away from what you're doing. If anything, I kind of like that aspect of it when I'm interviewing. Because you notice I don't really interview developers, because I don't really find that too interesting, to be honest. I'm more into the actual performances aspect of it. But, like, you know, it's something that is actually a little detached from the rest of a game. Like, you can have a really buggy game, but you can have an incredible performance. You know, so many people complained about Cyberpunk, you know, when it came out and years afterwards. People are liking it now. But, like, you know, I don't think there was anyone that was sitting there complaining about the performances of Pan Am or Judy. You know, there's nothing but positive things. So I think you definitely can see that in a game, is that performances can be definitely outside of the scope of, like, the complaints about something, right? And when you're interviewing them, it's not like they had any real say or anything on gameplay mechanics or the game itself. They're just doing a role, right? Schreiber as Master Chief. I actually maybe could pull that one off, honestly. Like, honestly, I do have Paramount contacts. I don't think that one would be impossible to get an interview with Schreiber's Master Chief there. He actually seems like a really cool dude, honestly. Like, he seems to like Halo a lot. I wouldn't say his performance is like a bad thing in the Halo show. I wouldn't say that. I would say he needs to get his helmet on, but that's, you know, that's not really up to him, is it, right? But he seems like a pretty cool dude. I honestly think that one could be a very plausible interview. It would be a lot easier to get, like, a secondary character on there. I think, like, Miranda or Kai might be a lot easier to make happen, but, like, I don't think the Chief one is out of the question. Maybe I'll try that around the release of the second season. Because I was in an early... I never really put up any coverage for it, but I was in an early chat session where I got to submit questions and hear about the Halo show from some main actors. I don't know if he was... No, he was there. Schreiber was there, Woodbine was talking... They had Kiki Wolf and a couple other dudes that were talking about the Halo show. We're at that little panel thing. Yeah. So I was part of that. Talk about... I would definitely ask him a question about if he knows about, like, the rear end stuff. I mean, I think it's pretty niche to us, but I'm sure there's other people that have been joking about it online too. About, like, the towel scenes and stuff. We could finally get it clarified whether or not that was, like, a CGI towel in the later scene. I'm pretty sure it was. It's kind of cool to have. Yeah, there's a lot of nepotism in that. I did not appreciate comparing Costco hot dogs to 7-Eleven because it's not that good. Conquers the... Okay, that one... Like, again, it's not really possible, or... It's less likely to do an interview with someone about something really old because there's not as much interest in an actor typically talking about an older role that they were in, unless it's relevant to something new that they're pitching. Because it's not really worth their time. Unless they just have a passion for that character, which you never know, right? The Thor movie? There's lots of other better movies you should watch, man. 100+ hours of Persona? Yeah, that's not happening. Oh, Gotham Knights! I should look and see if I get somebody from Gotham Knights. I still don't know if I'm covering that yet, though. So I don't know if I want to set up an interview for something I might not be covering. We'll see on that one. That might be a neat game to get someone from, interview-wise. I know, I just like doing it because it's, believe it or not, interviews are actually a pretty fun part of the job. They're definitely something a little bit different to do. And obviously it's very unique content on my channel that you can't get elsewhere, right? It is nice to have some unique stuff. Where'd that other Tracer go, yo? I should have went with the gin and juice tonight. I almost want to drink something that's got like a little bit more flavor in it than just Coke. Especially since I couldn't stomach the $9 Stella Artois bottle. I need to go buy some goddamn Stella. I just want to taste the sweet drink of that Belgian beer. Can we still do this? This is a lot of pushing we'd have to do for an overtime scenario. Well, we're in overtime. Push the robot, push the robot. You know, team, we wouldn't have to put in such an effort if we had just done this the whole match. The newer Dead Island, Dead Island 2? Yeah, it's supposed to be based in LA and whatnot. The hell was this push this whole goddamn match? Like, seriously. Hello there. Seriously, where was this? This team did not even try this whole time. Man. I don't know, there's just some cool stuff I would like to get set up, and I think next year might be cool for some interview stuff. We lost, what a shocker. Who knew that you can't do an overtime push to win on always win? Oh man, that water tastes so good. So good. Oh my god. A guinea pig? That's just because I'm into guinea pigs. A lot of movies are repetitive. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say a lot of movies are repetitive. I would say a lot of themes or concepts in movies are repetitive, but I wouldn't say movies in general are repetitive. Because it's not like a video game where you do a motion over and over again. A movie is something you interact with, and then you move on. You know, and you could be like, well, this movie is similar to this movie and stuff. But you wouldn't say, like, say COD is repetitive because you've watched or played a lot of games like COD. That doesn't make COD repetitive. What the fuck kind of match was this to join? What? What? Jojo? What is Jojo? Jojo Rabbit? Am I reviewing any spooky movies? I don't believe so. See, the movie stuff, honestly, if I get like a film early to cover, I get to do a screening for a film early to cover, I might do it. But there's not many screenings these days, post-COVID. And there's not a lot of stuff that would be really big to cover. Like, I think, what, Halloween would be the only big game, or only big movie this month, I think? So I don't know if I'd cover that one as a review. I'd do maybe a Rin review of it, but I don't think I would do a video one for it.
No unnecessary
Yeah.
risks.
Life is repetitive. It really can be. Yeah. I was gonna pull up more tweets that were funny. Yeah, Laurie's gone anyways.
You'll have to catch me first.
Me and my weird tweet complaining. Jump scares. Well, again, you're kind of saying tropes, jump scares, women tripping on something. There's different kinds of horror films, and if films are repetitive to you, you need to watch different kinds of movies. A lot of people just watch the biggest films and they go, well, movies are boring. It's because you're not looking. There's thousands and thousands of movies that get released a year. You've had 100 years, over 100 years of cinema. So if you look, you will find something that is different, that is creative. You'll also find a lot of things that are derivative of things because people watch something and then they grow up and then they want to recreate something like that, or studios like remaking things. But there are virtually tens of, maybe even hundreds of thousands of movies out there. If you're finding something repetitive in a genre, you're just not looking deep enough to find something new. A good horror film that I think really breaks away from anything else is Ready or Not. It's a newer horror film. It's a survival horror, but I think it kind of changes things up a little bit. You know what I mean? I think it's fun. It's literally like based on hide and go seek. But it's actually really, really good. It's got a very strong lead, Samara Weaving there. She's delightfully messed up, which is fun. And it's just kind of a neat horror film. But there are really, really good horror movies that pop up. We're actually a bit lucky for the horror genre because it's basically gone through a bit of a renaissance in the recent decade here. You know, in terms of different types of horror movies. You know, Blumhouse has basically been bringing really great high-level actors with like a you know, with low budgeting, they make lots of money. I think Happy Death Day, you know, it is Groundhog Day, but, you know, it's a twist with a killer element. That one's kind of fun. I'd have to look there. Like, I've watched so many bloody movies, but my biggest thing is if you're finding something repetitive in film, or if you're finding things too cliche, you just need to look a little bit more outside of the box, and you'll find something that is unique or different. It's the same people that are like, oh, you know, I'm getting bored of movies, and it's just like they only watch Marvel movies, and it's like, well, yeah, all Marvel movies are the same. That really bothered me. Werewolf by Night's out now, right? Yeah, so Werewolf by Night, I was so disappointed in, because it was the first time they were pitching it as a Universal Monsters movie, and it looks like it. But it's just another Marvel film. I did a review of it too, but, you know, nobody checked that out. Anyways, yeah, it really was just another Marvel property, kind of like masquerading as something else. It didn't have any of the camp or the fun of the old monster movies. It was just filmed in black and white. It was a decent watch, like, it was enjoyable. I'm not saying it's bad by any means, but I was just like, they had the potential to do something really, really cool. And that's the same thing with Marvel all the time. All their movies are, like, basically the exact same, because that's what the audience likes. The regular person likes a really dumbed down, easy watchable Marvel film. They're enjoyable. I like a lot of them too. But, like, you know, if that's all you're watching, that's all you're gonna get. Like, one of my favorite films of, was it 2019 or 2020? Emma. Anybody watch that one? No? Yeah, it was another take on, oh god, what was that? God, fuck, I hate that thing that, like, rails you in and insta-kills you. It's so stupid. Oh, what the hell are those books? You know, like, the romance ones from that one writer. She does, Pride and Prejudice and stuff like that. Anyways, that writer, Emma's another one of those. And it's just another retelling of it, but it was very smart, very witty, entertaining film. I think a lot of people didn't watch it at all because they didn't look for it or anything. There wasn't a lot of movies that year too. The movie industry's been pretty dry spell recently. I gotta be honest with you. Stupid COVID's like ruined all of like film production too for a lot of stuff. But yeah, I thought Emma was actually delightfully witted, funny comedy. But most people won't watch it because they just want to watch, you know, easy filler Marvel things, which is fine. But yeah, you gotta look outside the box. Damn it. New Hellraiser. I heard that one. I've heard very iffy things on Hellraiser. Ready or Not, the name of a game too. It is, Ready or Not, I think is a recent shooter or something people like. But anyways, it's a movie from just before COVID started, summer. Like 2019, I think it was. It's really, really good. Seriously, watch it. It's really, really good. Oh, thanks for plugging in the Werewolf by Night there. Best cereal? I don't eat cereal. I liked frosted, vanilla frosted flakes. Or not vanilla frosted flakes, vanilla frosted Cheerios, but they don't really make those. There was a period where I liked Shreddies, and I had too much of it, so I don't like that anymore. Mini Wheats I used to like, and then I don't like anymore because I ate too much. And, yeah, growing up was a real issue always with food with the house. Was there'd be a type of food I would eat, and my sister would eat and quite enjoy. And then my mother would just constantly buy the same food over and over again, and you just get bored of it. You know, if that's all you're eating, eventually you just go, eh. And that happened with a lot of food items. So, yeah, Shreddies, Mini Wheats, that happened too. I like Fruit Loops still. I do like Fruit Loops. Yeah, Fruit Loops are pretty good. But I don't eat cereal. I'm not up at that time of day. Yeah, this team's just gonna lose. I'm gonna find it. I keep getting all these matches where it's like the match is like over. Yeah. So so few quality horror films. There are so many. Again, we're in like a horror renaissance right now, man. You've got so many goddamn unique horror films. It's like one of the few things that's actually a huge success in cinema right now. The Halloween reboot was really, really good. Obviously, Halloween Kills was god-awful. We had, again, Happy Death Day, Ready or Not. There was, the Conjuring franchise has largely been fantastic. What the hell is that? There's this one horror franchise I've really, really liked that I'm trying to think of the name of it. Because I don't get asked about movies too often, believe it or not, so I don't really keep this stuff at the top of my mind. I have to go through my list of stuff. I'd have to go on my site and take a look at like the images, and I'd be like, oh, this one and this one. Oh, there's one really, really good one that I like, and I just was, man. We also had It. You know, the first It, not the second one. Not the second one. Was really, really good. You know, good cast of young actors too in that one, which is, you know, double impressive. What the hell? Why can't I get out of here? I'm going to die. I'm trying to escape. The original Halloween movie, that one's really good. Well, I can pull up my website and I can look at this stuff.
As they say, try again.
The new Thor movie, a lot of people had issues with that one. Hey, and also, did you guys notice that the Skybot works on the Discord? Has that always been the case? I was playing around with it today. I just accidentally, like, somebody typed in PC and it, like, the Skybot came up with, like, the PC command. I was like, what? And then I was trying all these other commands and it's like, yeah, the Skybot works in the Discord. And I was like, has that always been a thing? Did I just not know about this? KR2 sucks. Holy. We are not getting anywhere in there. And then we get blown up by that stupid goddamn thing. A lot of people like the new Scream one. Yeah, let me look this up. I gotta pull up my movies kind of thing. This is gonna be hard too because there wasn't too many movies that came out each year. Okay, let's go. 2021. This team sucks. No, I don't want to buy the new Pixel Watch. Okay, 2021 had no movies because those were COVID years. What about 2020? Not too many horror films for that year. Oh, The Invisible Man. That's the one I was thinking of. That one was really, really good. Not as good as that feeling you get when you like the stream, though. Subscribing's great, donations cool. What was that? Consider becoming a channel member. Cool perks, cool emotes. Alternatively, the Patreon option if you are buying this game or any game on that Xbox store. The affiliate link in the video description is the way to go. And there's the Discord I was talking about. That link's in the affiliate, or in the description thing too. What was which movie about? You gotta give me context too, because usually when I'm answering you, like, you know, there's a delay on things.
Did you miss me?
So yeah. So once again, acronyms and like telling me stuff and things like that. You gotta know the stuff. Under the Skin. Yeah, that one's a bit creepy, isn't it? Since May 20th, Skybot's been in there. Did anybody ask Skybot to join the Discord, or did Skybot become self-aware? You're gonna try Ready or Not, like the movie, or like the game? A lot of people like the game. I haven't played it, so I can't recommend it, but I do highly recommend the movie. It is a good watch. It is a fun watch. It is a survival horror. It's got a great lead. It might take a second for you to understand what's going on, but seriously, just roll with it, and you will be pleasantly surprised by that one. God damn it, I fell off the cliff. Oh, there was a really, really good horror film in 2019. Probably one of the scariest most terrifying movies I've ever witnessed in my entire life. It was a bit of a furry movie. It kind of made me wanna. I was uncomfortable and I wanted to leave the theater while I was watching it. What the fuck was that? What? Cats, guys. Cats. The Invisible Man carrying the Dark Universe. It was really good. Really, really good. Did you guys not like that one? I thought it handled... That was one of the better movies of like the whole, you know, of that era of how, you know, things were changing and stuff like that in regards to like, you know, women and Hollywood and everything like that. But seriously, no, that movie is a very, very good play on the Invisible Man. Because I think it's pretty true to its source material, while also actually updating it for the modern era. Because it's, you know, because it's still, the Invisible Man is the titular character, but it really presents it in a spooky modern way. I think they did a good job with that movie. Hereditary, yeah. Cats. Meow. Oh, and don't worry, guys. We're gonna be doing a. At some point when I get Kevin in here, we're gonna do our yearly horror movie suggestion list. So stay tuned for that coming up down the road. Because we did that last year, which was a lot of fun. The Lighthouse, although I don't know if that's horror, that it's like a psychological horror, I guess. Like, I mean, it's definitely creepy and spooky. I just don't know if it would be the type of horror everyone would expect it to be, but The Lighthouse is one of the better movies of you know, last 5 years or whatnot. Really, really good film. Makes you think afterwards, too. It's got Batman in it. It's got the Green Goblin in it. There's mermaids, all kinds of stuff. Anything else spooky? I'm just looking through like my history of like reviews of stuff. Booksmart was incredible. Great movie. Not a horror film, but just really, really good movie. I'm not gonna go past 2019 though, but those are some suggestions for you guys. The Lighthouse is amazing. It is like so good. So good. I really enjoyed that one. I watched that. Yeah, my sister and I watched that. We went out because we go and we occasionally watch like really art house type films. Like it was beautifully shot. It was done like an old school movie. I had a Stella. I sat there and we just kind of were like really talking afterwards, like what it means, what happened. Really, really fun film for that. Oh, god damn it. The Witch, the Witch. 100k cats. Didn't we do like a thing if we got 150k subs before the end of the year, we would do a cats watch or something like that? I don't think that happened. Or I don't think that's going to happen. Oh, why do I keep backtracking not into safety? This fucking game. But, okay, so again, the thing is, it's not about the Lighthouse being like spooky or scary. It's about the Lighthouse being a really good movie. Huh. I kind of thought our team was maybe gonna get good there. We were doing well. Disappointed about this team. But yeah, it's not about it being scary, the Lighthouse. It's about making you think with your head. Okay, so if her ability kills every person in the room, why does Tracer's bomb do nothing? Her ability kills everyone. And that's what Tracer's bomb used to do, but her ability, like, it's not fair. It's not fair. Okay, now can I finally edit this? No, I don't want to edit. I want to change this stupid icon. Is there anywhere to change this icon? Customize. Damn it. Alright, let's get into it. Spider-Man 2 watch along? What was the one for cats? Was it a donations-driven one? What was the goal for cast? That was earlier in the year. It was a lot earlier in the year. Gears 5. Kevin's too busy playing Crusader Kings. The Crusades are more important, guys.
It's time to save the world.
I don't know.
So, you take it personally when
The
I
Toronto
propose to you?
Raccoons Curling Club? Why is curling in the future all neon-like?
Ready for some bloodshed?
I feel like that's just silly. It's like suggesting hockey in the future will have neon lights everywhere. Now I'm picturing a cyberpunk future hockey that's kind of like the Running Man. Well, again, that's the whole magic of a horror film is there's a lot of them because they are low budget and they have the potential to make a lot of money. But it's the same with any type of movie. There's tons and tons and tons and tons of movies being made. Every day. It's about finding the ones that work for you, right? Chivalry 2, that one takes some work. 1 is a nuke. I don't see how the difference between her little thing that is already overpowered exploding and my bomb exploding is a big difference. It just seems like too intensive a nerf. Bullshit. Like, really? No way. No way. No way.
Perseverance is my middle name.
I know, but the whole point of it is that if you look and you search for a film, you know, there's stuff out there that's not repetitive. But you just have to, you know, look beyond your limits.
Have we been here before?
Personne n'échappe à mon
An assist?
Our turn. Let's push.
Oh, that makes me feel bad. I wanted the full kill. I think we're going back too far to fight one dude. We should be pushing upwards to get that objective going. Whoop. Double kill. Let the Kitsune guide you? The foxes? Let the foxes guide you? Is that what she says? Let the Kitsune guide you. Sure, whatever. Double kill. A Chivalry 2 stream? Yeah, we'll probably do Chivalry 2 again.
You can't keep me away.
Yeah. Mitchell there, he wanted to join in on a Chivalry stream, so I'll probably see if we can set up that sort of thing, right? But I think we'll do another Chivalry one.
Let's try something else.
Need to go over there and finish this guy off. Ah, damn it. What is ground breach? Hello there. I know Fox. Ah, I know a lot of things. I'm learning so much about this game, you know. I'm so into this this Overwatch culture. The egg house, that actually looks adorable. Why don't we have food places that actually are that adorable? I was at Toronto, guys. Nothing like that. Nothing I say. Damn it, man. My Hero Academia. I always hear people talk about that show. I have no idea about it.
Back again. Did you miss me?
I mean, suggestions on the Discord are always great, so I can take a look into something. I still need to look at our one pal there, you know, Enterprise, our Super Ultra member. He suggested the Fallout mod. I gotta take a look at that one. I was gonna take a look at it today, but I ended up doing the Screenfest event, right? So, well, that was a waste of that grenade. I'm actually kind of glad the Screenfest thing came up. Even if it wasn't a super long amount of time, at least I got to go and do something today. Other than the gym, which is just, that is repetitive. Where the hell's the robot at? Oh. The hell did she go? I feel like I'm playing against smarter players now. Or maybe I'm just playing worse. Who's to say? Let's go get some health today. Go the other way, giant robot. It looks very confused. This gigantic robot kills. What the hell's that song? Damn it. Lol, surprise, BB's born to travel. Nah, I don't know if I'll recover that one. Or if I'll review that one. If it comes to the Game Pass, I might. SPMM kicking in? Oh, maybe. Is Discord free? Yeah, it doesn't cost anything to use Discord. Only your soul. I know, guys. I'm a little animate out after the bits of, what the hell was that show I watched? The one with the cat dog thing and that one lady, the lady in the cat dog thing. When they do stuff, something cat dog, dog cat, somebody in dog cat or something. They go and they do galactic adventures to get cash. Can't remember what it's called. Yeah, I've done my anime hit this year. Ooh, get your ass back here. I call this tracer sniping. It's all about being a little pest. I'm just trying to survive. Oh. And that keeps getting me. Bee and the cat dog. I think it was a Netflix thing, wasn't it? Hello there.
Let's try that one more time.
Why would the Discord be sus? It's pretty cool sometimes. I mean, you get to watch my thoughts in real time as I literally figure out, hey, what's Skybot doing here in the Discord? This is weird.
Enemies moving the barricades. Stop them.
Enemy spotted.
Restart.
I mean, usually we also take like suggestions and stuff in there, and it's like a direct chat way. But then some people take the chatting too far, and they think they can like direct DM me and become best pals with me, and it's like, I don't have this kind of time. Bye bye, Venomine. No longer will you poison Spider-Man's mind. Ow. You can share whatever you want in the Discord, as long as it doesn't annoy me. You know what I actually don't really find annoying? When people like the stream. What? Subscribing's great, donations cool, consider becoming a channel member. Cool perks, cool emotes. It's the way to go. If you're buying this game or any game on the Xbox Store, the affiliate link in the video description is the way to go. Please share your PayPal too. Yeah, people sometimes share annoying things in there, and I just kind of go, oh, okay. Alrighty. Alright. Oh, finally I can change it. Okay, so what? No. No, no, no. What? No, I wanna change it. Okay, so I have dark, white, rainbow, Mac, or Mad Bunny. Oh, I have this other stuff. That looks cool. Oh, sick. There's a sombrero dude. There's like a bunny thing. There's that gal, the skull thing. Do I have anything else cool? Oh my god, there's a ton of these things. Do I have any festive stuff? No. Oh, I have this guy that looks like a Sith Lord. Okay. Oh, I have an anniversary token. Huh. Overwatch. What is Overwatch League? Los Angeles Valiant? No idea what that is. Oh, I could have Thrall. You guys like Thrall. Tyrannade. The Lich King? What is this? Jaina. Who's Jaina? Oh no, she's from the one thing. Blizzard 30th? Whoa. Whoa, you can have Lego characters? There's a Tracer minifig? How do you get that? That's crazy. Battle Pass? There's stuff from the shop? I could have like an egg thing? I'm just gonna do the fire thing. And I'll put some I don't have the cast unlocked. Okay. That's all I have, guys. Do I have any like name tags unlocked? Nah, that wasn't in the budget. Alright, let's go find a new match. They have the Canadian flag? Where do they have the Canadian flag? I didn't get a Canadian flag. Ow. Till closing time? Yeah, I've closed bars before. Not in my older years. You're stuck logging in now? Well, it should be fixed. You might have to submit a ticket with them if it's not fixed for you. They're up 90. Okay, I'm just gonna find a new lobby. I remember yesterday, it wasn't giving me setups like this that were that bad. So there's a Canadian flag, you say? Where? Blizzard special. I don't see anywhere that would be like flags of the world. Yeah, I don't really see that. From Overwatch 1? Well, I'm definitely not getting those anymore. Moon Scars? Yeah, I did a video on that one. Bunny Park? Still have to email about that. Freaking diva, man. Well, I think my saves, or my hours, in this game aren't accurate. Because I'm pretty sure if you go off of just the quantity of time I've done streams in this, I've done more than 7 hours of stream time. Seriously, you like go back and look at all the streams I did for Overwatch 1. Not too many, because it took forever for me to actually get the game. But like, you know, I did stream it a fair bit, more than 7 hours worth. Yeah, it's like a 2D Dark Souls, that Moonscars, and it's on Game Pass. Actually, tomorrow is going to be the 10 Game Pass suggestions for the month.
This could be our best mission yet.
And hopefully Rory McIlroy Golf, but I have to like edit that after the stream's done. So we'll see if I get that out the gate. So it's going to be a quirky day tomorrow. It's under Summer Games. Okay, I'll take a look at that, thanks. I'll take a look. Hopefully after this match is done. Hello there. You know, I don't think this map turned up in rotation last night, did it? I wonder if they fixed the rotation today and actually give me all the maps, or if it changes day to day. I'm not one to question the Blizzard Overwatch gods. All I know is they disappointed us for 4 days straight there, basically. Oh, come on, I pressed the RB button. The Scorn demo? Yeah, Scorn's gonna be weird. I won't be covering that one ahead of launch. We'll probably do a stream for it on launch, I think. But yeah, that game is really weird. And yes, 89k subs. Slow ass sub growth, I gotta tell ya. Like I said, October, meh. I think there's been some YouTube algorithm changes and playing around with stuff. At least from what I've noticed. It's frustrating, but that's life. Yeah, only another 11k subs to go, I guess, or 10 point whatever. Still gonna be at least June of next year it happens, if I get 100k. It's not gonna be anytime soon, unless there's actually like, big games that come out that can get me there faster, but it's been quiet days. Oh, that didn't work out how I hoped it to. I kind of was hoping they'd go around there and get stuck on the bomb, but no luck for the eye there. No luck. Yeah, I wish these tips would... Didn't somebody say as soon as the accounts merged, these tips would disappear from my screen? They're still there. How do I get rid of these tips? They're driving me freaking bonkers. Like, I know how to play this game. I don't think so. I think we got this, guys. I think we got this. Oh, come on. We got it, though. But yeah, Scorn, I really just, like, I still don't know what that game is.
Score 1-0.
Watched some more gameplay on it today, and I was like, what is this? Is it difficult with the controller? And I don't really notice a difference.
I like this place. It's
Oh yeah, I got sent I put it on the YouTube stories, a Turtle Beach Recon Cloud controller, so I'm gonna do a video on that. Is it almost the same as the first? Yeah, you'd be pretty hard pressed to notice a difference, in my opinion. If you showed, let's say someone like Joelle, Overwatch 1 and Overwatch 2, she'd think it's the same game. Which reminds me, we still need to do that game with her when we be like, okay, here's the title of the game, tell us the synopsis of the game and what you do in the game. That'll be a fun little video. We have to come up with a really catchy name though for what that's called that will get people's attention, but I think that would be really entertaining. Okay, Gax. We did some test runs. It was very funny. Because she kind of knows games, but not Obviously not as well as I do. Which is entertaining. It really is. And then it's very funny when you're like, okay, what about this game? And she's like, I actually know that one. And I'm like, oh, okay. She knows Grounded. I was like, oh, okay. Damn it. Very puzzly. I hope it's not that annoying. I don't really want to do too many puzzles in a grotesque space, but we'll see what it's like. Yeah. No, but seriously, if you took it to a casual, you know, person that plays lightly plays games, or maybe doesn't play games, and you're like, okay, what's the difference? They wouldn't be able to pick it out for you. There definitely are differences, but like, you know what I mean though, right? Like, regular person would just be like, it's just the same thing. Because at least, like, if you took COD Vanguard, and you took Cold War, and you showed them to somebody, they'd think they're different games. Because at least aesthetically they look different, right? Same with, like, Halo. If you took it to somebody that doesn't know what a video game, you know, they don't have context of video games, and you showed them, say, you know, Halo Infinite and Halo Reach, you know, they would be like, maybe they'd be like same franchise, but they would definitely think that they are different games, right? That's mostly what I'm trying to get across. Like, it does look better. I think this actually visually is an improvement and whatnot. But, you know, this is very, very similar. Then again, for cartoon visuals, how much further you really gotta be able to change it. Or I don't know if cartoon, like animated like visuals, I don't know how to describe it. I always just say like cartoon aesthetic. You know, when it's got this sort of visual style to a game. Because I think if you say cartoon, inherently a lot of people think that's like kiddish and stuff, which isn't necessarily always the case. Are you kidding me? Sucks to suck, yo. Man, I am sleeping easy tonight, I gotta tell you. I am exhausted. Did that bomb go off? Yeah, it did, because bombs from Tracer are useless. Sick of me mentioning Cold War. Get the hell out of here. No, I think it's gonna be hilarious playing Scorn and just being like, it's probably gonna be on a night where I'm just like frustrated and I don't want to deal with puzzles, and it's just gonna be like a slow, tedious puzzle solving game, and I'm just gonna sit there being like, this game is just so messed up, and I'm having to solve puzzles, and I'm exhausted. I literally see that's what's gonna happen. Sometimes you just foresee these things, you know? Then again, you guys are all clamoring that I had like 6 hours left of The Last of Us, and it only took 3.5 hours. Oh god, that ruined my scheduling that day. I don't even know what's happening, but we're taking it back. Good job, guys. That's what I like to see out there. Oh, she's putting her head up against... Is it a spirit or is it an ice fox? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Mist in an alien setting. That sounds like a pain in the ass. You and your Halo 1 on Unreal Engine. Old stuff. Tisk tisk. Oh, and I had mini donuts tonight at the Screamfest. Yeah. Mini donuts. We get far and grounded. We finished the first major chip collection, and then after that, everybody kind of fell apart. The team. So we've been playing it for a few hours straight and all that. Which reminds me, if you guys want a code for Grounded on PC, you know, just let me know. I got like 2 of them left from Microsoft there. Seriously, just, you know, let me know. I can just pop those in there. And they're for Steam. Yeah, Steam PC. I think Cassie got one. He sent a picture on the Discord of him playing that, so I was like, that's cool. Yeah. Rainbow Six Extraction, that one really fell apart. Do I play competitive? No, not really. I just don't think I'm intense enough about this game. Oh look, it's this giant cool little milkshake thing. That's awesome. Yeah, to tell you the truth, I don't think I'd be good enough for competitive play. I don't really have the interest in the intensity of it.
I have the objective. Hiya.
What's up, guys? Green outfits back in business.
Back we go.
Oh, what the hell? They have churros. Actually, I was hearing rumors that we might end up getting churros in our Costco's, and I would be like... Because apparently they're downsizing the food menu, and then they're gonna upsize it again and add new stuff. Although I don't think I'd ever buy a churro at Costco. It's not something I'd go in there for. I'm still missing the one sundae that I need to try out, which I think is the caramel sundae. Last time I went in there to go get a sundae, I was like, I'm kind of hungry, I need a hot dog for substance. And yeah. That's what I had. Really just like casual one-shot with the pistol across the map? Okay. Okay. Come on, guys, we need to take the bee back. How the hell is she like insta-killing me? I don't remember this character being that powerful. Yeah, 2 shots? That's ridiculous. I've played as that fox. That fox doesn't do that kind of damage. Larry comes, Larry goes. Like the will of the wisps. That was a bad bomb. Oh, come on. You're missing out if you don't have a Costco. It is legitimately just such a magical place to go and visit. One of these days, we will get a nice sponsored Costco video, or they'll bring me to Costco to do a video. It'll be great. Defeat. Stay as a team? Huh. I don't think so. Not after that ass kicking. One of the worst. I don't really want to know about one of the worst in Canada. Do 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 do. Bum bum bum. Here we go. Let's do this. I forgot I was going to look for the Canadian flag. What did they sell at Costco? Everything. Absolutely everything. Oh, it's too slow for the Canadian flag. The sun will rise on Canada another day. Oh, and apparently we're getting Persona 3 Portable and Persona 4 Golden on January 19th. So, if you've been waiting for that, the time is a-coming. But yeah, like I did say, I will have early video content for Persona 5 coming up. I don't think really soon, but it's going to be coming up.
Cheers, love. It's time to save the world.
They sell consoles at our Costco.
Just one
Yeah,
more mission.
you can get consoles here. I find the chicken meal that you get at Safeway is actually a better deal than the Costco hot or chicken deal, because you can get the rotisserie chicken plus Mojo's plus a thing of bread, and it's pretty cheap. The robot unlocks in 20 seconds. Just like your likes on the stream unlocked hopefully less than 20 seconds ago. So be sure to like the stream. Subscribing's great, donations cool, consider becoming a channel member. Cool perks, cool emotes, pretty awesome, if I do say so myself. If you're buying this game or any game on that Xbox store, the affiliate link in the video description is the way to go. Although again, for like unlocking new emotes through getting more members, we are like insanely far from that ever happening. Ooh, yeah. And I don't know if you guys have been noticing, if you're members, there have been some videos with member credits and whatnot have been showing up. I've been trying to get that all done, because we do have that very high tier member, so I'm trying to get that all done. I gotta do a thanks video, and I also gotta do like behind the scenes video. And I did film a GIF that we'll be introducing to the stream soon at the Scream Fest there. So that'll be a fun new GIF to pop up. Yeah, all the secondary work I gotta get through, right? But as always, I'm giving it my all. Shield guy's almost. No, he's dead. Okay, good job. Good job, team. I don't know what that thing is, but I'm scared of it. Is somebody gonna break out and start playing Wonderwall? I said maybe. Wow, that was fun. Yeah, Costco sells all kinds of different stuff in different places. The journey for new emotes was fun? It definitely was. Costco had sold trampolines. They sell like everything, man. And they rotate stuff. They constantly rotate things. Like, they'll have Christmas stuff in like August. They're seasons ahead, some would say. Which is wild. They have like a garden center too occasionally. Yeah, this is crossplay. I think it's just console crossplay though. And if you put in a mouse and keyboard, I think then you get PC crossplay. I actually need to do my final review on this one. So that should be fun. What the hell is this? What is going on? Okay, he's dead. But I'm dead too. That was really weird. That was a very, very weird move. Wow, our team is actually like pushing this hard. Okay, let's get over there and help everybody. Man, that gun's powerful. Damn. Pub rock? I mean, I've heard of different kinds of rock. I've never heard of someone calling it pub rock. Yeah, they have tasters at Costco too, which is pretty good. Kick-ass liquor department. They got all kinds of things at Costco. They do like prescriptions. I mean, the membership card is such high value. Like I said, one of these days I will work with Costco and we'll do a cool ass tour. And I will finally review the Costco hot dog. Oh. It's gotta keep building up the viewer base and all that.
Right back up again. All right. The honor's all mine.
Inbound with cargo.
Get this robot a pushing. Where is the, oh, it's right there. Okay, so where's the robot at? We have this like whole position just kind of held here. I think we're gonna get this.
Activating self-destruct sequence.
How's this lady not dead yet? There we go. Ah, that doesn't work. So I could maybe teleport up. It's not like Shadowrun where you can go in like 360 degrees of the teleportation. Seriously, Shadowrun's teleporting? I don't think anything has touched that since. That game was gnarly cool. What the hell are the health packs at? There we go.
Back in the fight.
Now it's close.
Your Harry is here.
Thanks, Mercy, but I'll get the health pack. It's cool. The hell? The hell was that? What? Bush by Glycerine? You gotta get the live version of Glycerine. That's pretty cool. I don't live in a state. Glycerine. And I don't want to come back down from this. Yeah, they actually got pretty good songs, Bush. I got all the live versions though. Cause I'm snobby. I like acoustic. Well, the rumor was allegedly Microsoft is working on a Shadowrun reboot. I don't know if that was mixed up with the Shadowrun trilogy that dropped on Xbox, but yeah, the one rumor was that one of the projects Xbox has in the pipeline is some sort of Shadowrun continuation, which would make sense. They do own the IP. Oh my god, they should have like someone from Bethesda work on Shadowrun after Starfield. Give up on Fallout. Give up on Elder Scrolls. Make a new Shadowrun game in the vein of like Elder Scrolls and stuff. Oh my god, could you imagine like a Fallout but like Shadowrun? Oh my god, that would be so cool. Because Shadowrun is cyberpunk but with magic infused in different species. Oh, that would be so fucking cool. If Bethesda did a Shadowrun game. Oh my god. That would be remarkable. I can literally think of it and see it now where it's like Fallout. But it's Shadowrun. Whoa, dude. That would be gnarly. Damn it. A state of denial. Yeah, FASA was pretty cool. I was a little disappointed when they shut that one down. Victory. I almost had the head of FASA doing an interview for that Xbox 20th anniversary documentary. See, I really wish Xbox would have provided me more of the stuff I requested for the documentary at the time. Because I was trying to line up some good stuff for it, but for the 25th anniversary, we'll get some cooler things.
Nerf this.
Okay. Summer games. Is it player icons or is it like title cards? It looks like the Canadian one is locked, guys.
Entering.
It wouldn't really be like Shadowrun isn't like Final Fantasy. Yeah, I wouldn't compare Shadowrun to Final Fantasy because Shadowrun has like elves and trolls and dwarves, and it is a fusion of magic and tech because it's basically a re-emergence of technology into the world when humanity's a little bit more technologically advanced, and then it becomes this sort of dystopian mix of corporate intrigue into, because that's the RNA, they are into the tech elements and the corporate side of using magic and whatnot to move their needs ahead, and then there's lineage, which are more like the rebellious kind of free living folks that believe magic is for all and blah blah blah. And yeah, there's a lot more lore than that, but that's yeah. Fast, I think they helped. Was it Engine-wise or something with that one?
We should begin.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be like Final Fantasy. It's a very different kind of universe.
4, 3, 2, 1. Attack on this.
Like Shadowrun is actually like legitimately a very unique, fascinating, and unexplored universe that has so much goddamn potential. I almost had her. 80s, 90s movie that I'd love to see done with today's technology. Haven't they done them all? Like literally, haven't they rebooted or done every movie from like the 80s and 90s at this point? Not too many that are missing, right? Fallout 1 and 2 and Wasteland? Well, not exactly. I mean, like maybe the original Shadowrun is kind of like that. I'm thinking more of like a modern take on it with like the Fallout type of style applied to it would be really good. Because you know they did Shadowrun 2007, which was a Counter-Strike-esque shooter, which was very good, very distinct. Then we had the Shadowrun trilogy, which was a heavy RPG-based experience with turn-based combat. And then I believe there's some Shadowrun. I don't know if you'd call it tabletop, but there's like, you know, some stuff like that. And then there's the old school Super Nintendo, NES or Super Nintendo Shadowrun or something like that, like way older kind of thing. I think it was in the Super Nintendo. So the Shadowruns actually existed in a few different ways, but it's the concept and the world of Shadowrun that I think is just utterly fascinating and not used. Then again, you know, Phantom Dust would have been really cool, and that didn't really happen. Hey, maybe if they try to do an overly ambitious remake or a new version of Shadowrun and it fails, they can give us a lazy remaster or remake of Shadowrun 2007 to make up for everything. That would be good. I'd take that. Yeah. Escort the payload. It's like I didn't lose health at all. The worst possible time. I always say that Shadowrun 2007 was a little ahead of its time because it had crossplay between PC and console at a time that was like it was unheard of. And it was actually just an amazing shooter. Like all shooters are like that now, right? You know, multiplayer only, full price. Most of them are going free to play, right? But Overwatch, you know, multiplayer only. You know. Competitive shooter. I think Shadowrun just wasn't marketed very effectively, or Shadowrun 2007. But yeah, just think of, you know, Cyberpunk 2077, that style of world, but magic and elves and dwarves and trolls. Like, just imagine you're fighting in a place and there's these super hyped up ninja type people, but that ninja type person is a massive troll that, like, when you shoot them, they get all spiky and stuff, and, you know, and it would be so cool, and I can't really think of anything else out there that is quite like that. It's just such a distinct universe. Yeah. Just imagine the excitement, though, at a future, like, E3 or Xbox event where they announce a Shadowrun game. I just lose my goddamn mind. 1 health? Oh, I'm dead. Is this game any good? I mean, it did win a Game of the Year when it came out. And it was kind of a well-loved title. Wasn't there something like 50 million sales for this one when it was actually for sale? Yeah, Shadowrun's always been really, really cool. I don't know, it'd just be so fascinating at an Xbox like event or something, and they're like, they show a trailer, and I'm just like, oh, elf, dwarf, troll, oh, Shadowrun, and everyone else is just sitting there being like, huh? And I'd be like, it's big Shadowrun. Just losing my mind, everyone else is quiet. Damn it. I'm the best. I'm okay, but thanks. System Shock 1 and 2. Well, we'll see when System Shock Remake, Remaster, if that ever comes out, how that is.
Right back up again. Zoom.
It's actually a pretty good spot for that turret, isn't it? Low level, 150 health tracer, move in the package. They're gaining on me. Diva, come back and help. Or I could just get smoked. She literally just like totally just ran off and left me for dead. People would be so confused about Shadowrun, but I'd be so excited. Yeah, they did a re-release of 2007. That would be really good. I thought System Shock Remake was already delayed to like March 2023. I thought was when that one's coming out. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. I really do hope that rumor. I can't remember which one it was supposed to be, but I hope that is accurate and that they are actually working on a Shadowrun game. I don't know who would be working on it, but I would be really, really blown away by it. Seriously, who would be working on that? Because they, I think there was a couple insiders that were like, apparently Shadowrun's being worked on, but I can't think of the studio that would be handling that. Actually, it would be really neat if it was Compulsion, but I don't think that's what Compulsion's doing. Well, I don't think anyone really knew what Phantom Dust Remake was about, but people were, you know, it seemed like people were kind of excited about that one. I remember talking to my pals. They had no idea that Phantom Dust was an Xbox property, and they were kind of like, that game looked really cool. I mean, obviously we never got it, but, you know. Sometimes it's almost good to have an IP that very few people know about, because then you can really do whatever you want with it. Is there like a health thing in here? Isn't this a spawn point? There's like lava? Blood and hot circuits. Guys. I think I'd rather have like Bethesda work on like an RPG Shadowrun, unless you're talking about them doing a shooter take on it. Then Treyarch. I don't know. Treyarch doesn't have the best record for me personally. Have I seen The Shining? Yeah, it's a classic. Of course I've seen The Shining. Like it's literally a classic. Anyway, summer games. No Canadian flag for me. I'm not good enough to... I feel like legally I should have to have access to my country's flag. You know what I'm saying? Oh, did I miss my mark again? Be sure to like the stream. Subscribing's great. Donations cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Cool part. Cool perks. Cool emotes. It's time to find a new lobby where the team's not getting their ass handed to them. Yeah, we were talking about Werewolves by Night earlier, actually. And I've been there where they have that sign up, guys. That's where all the nude people were. No, this is a decently even game, I think. Kay's Convenience. That's got to be a joke about Kim's Convenience. It doesn't look like this area, but I have been where they actually have the Toronto sign outside. The nude cyclists went by. A lot of dudes. One gal. She wasn't very quality. And they went, and the one guy ordered a hot dog. I was just trying to take cool photos of me in Toronto for the first time. And that's what I had to deal with. Mad lols.
Perseverance is my middle name.
You really thought I was American? Have you seen those photos of me where I'm draped around a Canadian flag looking all patriotic? Come on. Come on. You haven't heard all of the subtle Canadian references and weird wordings and phrases? The thing that people seem to talk about like every stream. Canada this, Canada that. Or me talking about the Canadian cities. There's a lot of signs. Okay, has anybody been getting, and I don't know if this is just a Canadian thing, have you been getting those commercials on YouTube for Staples where it's like, I saw the signs? I hate those commercials. I actually go out of my way to pause the audio on the TV because I can't stand those commercials. They irritate the hell out of me. It seems to be like every commercial I'm getting is that one. I hate it. It actually makes me not want to shop at Staples anymore. Double kill. Oh, never mind, it was her and her Mac. Kind of a double kill. Murder.
Perseverance is my middle name. Aha!
Get the horse back to our barricade.
She's gonna blow.
I just blended very well. I am stealth.
Get in there, Bob.
Now I'm just gonna get out of that area. Oh, Canada. Okay.
The enemy took control of the robot.
Up and at 'em.
Oh, he's almost dead. Never thought I'd see a tank backing away from a tracer.
The honor's all.
Sucks to suck, dude.
The robot is coming with us.
Dude, where's your car? This actually does look really lovely, but this obviously looks nothing like Toronto. But it does look really lovely.
Your team has taken the lead.
Damn it. A premium member? Tisk tisk.
Right back up again.
You click out of the video and reopen it and you get that stupid ad every time. That's what I'm talking about. I hate that goddamn Staples ad. It pisses me off so much. I can't say there's ever been a time on YouTube where I've been irritated by an ad. Like, I know a lot of people will be like, I don't want an ad popping up, blah, blah, blah. But there's never been a time where I'm like, I passionately dislike an ad. To the point where I'm like, this needs to go away.
The enemy's pushing forward. We've got to stop them.
Go the other way, robot. Go the other way. I will guide you. No, robot, come with me. This is kind of a dumb objective if you really think about it. A Mediterranean grill? Oh, that's cool. That was a bad bomb. Remember that time that Disney did a movie called Turning Red where it celebrates the culture and the diversity of Toronto? And the only representation of Aboriginal people from Canada was on a lazily put together sign because they forgot about Aboriginal people living in Canada. So that was nice of them. Ugh. Yeah, it's nothing like getting a shout out from Disney on a billboard about national. It said celebrating National Indigenous Month, and I looked it up. That didn't exist back in the time that movie takes place in. What a load of crap that is. Celebrating the diversity and not even the actual original Aboriginal people that lived in that area. But anyways, it is what it is. Diversity except for those that actually live there. Alrighty. And I can get away with that because I'm AT, so I can say whatever I want there. And they can't do crap. Ugh. No. There was a lot of different cultures in Turning Red, specifically except for Aboriginal people. Specifically. Except for on that one billboard. Because they forgot and they threw it in afterwards. That was such a piss off when watching that movie. And then there's all these articles about how it celebrates diversity, and I was like, okay. I see through what they're doing. Other than that, it actually wasn't a bad film. I kind of liked it. Yeah. I did actually enjoy that one. Although I think they made a huge mistake not getting the Backstreet Boys in there as the band. I know they probably didn't want to have to pay for like the music and stuff, but they really should have done the Backstreet Boys because that would have been like the quintessential kind of boy band of that time, if that makes sense. I think they missed out by not doing that. or like NSYNC or something. You know what I mean? Like I think that would have been perfect.
I'll take a redo.
Because how crazy would it have been when they go to do the big stage thing and it's like everybody. We're like, no, go rewatch Turning Red. That movie has literally like every culture in it, except for Aboriginal people. Every culture is in that movie. Seriously, like just look at it. They even, you know, you can go read all these articles about how it has the most diverse backdrops of any, you know, Disney property or whatever. That's really what they were pushing, except for people that actually like are Aboriginal here. Well, I got like insta-killed there. I know it's not something that, you know, you can complain about, but again, literally, I am AT, I fall under that thing of Aboriginal stuff, and it's a piss off, honestly. Yeah.
Let's try that one more time. Zoom.
Can't let them catch up to us.
What, are they trying to catch up to us? Because I don't like that.
Reminder, you started it. Almost done. Don't leave the robots.
We did it, guys! Death. The Backstreet Boys were in. I wouldn't know if the Backstreet Boys were in the end of The Last of Us because the game crashed during the credits. The diversity of games, yeah. There's definitely a lot of different games here. So is this my battle pass progression that's happening here, or is this like an extra leveling system? I'm honestly curious. No, so that's different? Oh no, okay, so that is... Okay, that is my battle pass. Okay, because it looks different than this thing. Alrighty. Now that makes sense.
Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Cheers, love. The cavalry is here. Did they fix it where if you get achievements, it crashes? Would a Canadian Aboriginal be sort of like a Native American? Yes, but in Canada. Essentially is the equivalent of it. It's Aboriginal or whatnot. And then there's different branches under it. So it's like,
Cheers, love.
yeah. So there's like, you know, pure, and then I'm like Métis, which means like a mixed blood. So it's kind of like mixed, essentially, is what it is. Technically, I get slightly less rights because of that, but they're working to change it so I get full rights. It's the whole thing. Yeah. It has to do because of the mess of like the English were here, the French were here, and all that other stuff.
What is left, Anna?
You are left.
Oh, you said this is the end? I don't know. I didn't read it because it's so hard to read the chat while I'm trying to play the game, so I only get like bits of it. Yeah, Overwatch is incredibly diverse. You know, I was actually talking about this on the other stream there last night. Is just like the quantity of maps from different locations around the world is like crazy. Absolutely crazy. Like, I don't really care either way, but it's more like if you're, you know, like in a situation like Turning Red, where you are championing that you are doing diversity in your property, and you're leaving out the literal original people from that land, that are, you know, Aboriginal, then it's just kind of like, it's a little bit hypocritical, right? Yeah.
As they say, try again.
Anyways, yeah. That's what I'm saying. There's only the battle pass level. Okay, so there's not like a regular leveling system then. Didn't the original game have a leveling system, or am I just kind of curious? But that's mostly what I'm saying. Is like, I typically don't care, but if you're being hypocritical about it as a company, I'm gonna call it out. That's the biggest thing, right? Whoa, what the hell was that? She one-shotted me with a shotgun? Really? That took all my health?
Back in the game. All right.
Kind of hoping the health appears. Nope, it's not appearing for me. It's not going to give me a hand. I really thought the health thing was going to pop up and it would save the day for me, but nah. No luck on that one.
3 times the charm.
No, there's weapons here. What kind of weapons?
Soldier 76 reporting for.
Can I use this? These look like pretty good guns.
Here we go.
I need a hand and a health pack. Oh, there's a cool pool table. Oh, in Fallout 76, I got the... If you guys didn't know, there's a Game Pass perk right now where you get a free month of Fallout First. Make sure you unsubscribe from Fallout First after you join, because it automatically, like, resubscribes you to it. But, like, you get free atoms, which are, like, a premium thing you can use to get stuff. So I actually picked up a pool table in that game for my place, so... If they ever add more story content, or we stream Fallout 76 again, I'll shoot some pool. Yeah. I have some extra atoms and whatnot. You get some perks. It's kind of a neat little thing. Although, if I'm being really honest, I don't know why Microsoft doesn't just include that subscription as part of Game Pass. It's just a perk, but I don't know, maybe it's a money reason or something.
Back in the fight.
Damn it.
You got too close.
You can't keep me away.
So are we stopping them? I don't think we really push this one back, right? It just kind of goes back by itself. Can I flank her? Is there a flanking route here? Oh, there is. Okay. Tracer sniping. AKA being a real pest. Damn, that was crazy. Is Fallout 76 good now? You can have your own private server with Fallout First. Yes, you can. Yeah, you can create your own world setup with it or whatever. Fallout 76 was terrible at launch. I will definitely stand by the fact that I think that game was absolute rubbish when it released, but they have added a lot of really good story content. Wastelanders, they added... What was the other one? Wastelanders... Oh, and then there was 2... Steel, Brotherhood of Steel type story contents. The recent addition to the game, where it's like you get to go to the pit, sucks. Like, it's really, really bad. It's like launch level quality content. We did a stream of it, Kevin and I. It sucked. But like, there's 3 really, really good story stuff in there. The Wastelanders, the 2 Brotherhood of Steel story parts. Those actually are worth playing. That feels like classic Fallout. So I think you could have fun with those, and I think you could actually enjoy a proper Fallout story if you go and you play that game now. Kind of like that for Canadians, I guess you would say.
Perseverance is
At a
my
very
middle
level.
name.
Yeah. Dun-dun-dun-dun. How are you? Just got like a sliver of health. Oh my god. Broken Steel and Steel Dawn. Thank you. That's what the 2 packs are called. My 1 pack is called Liking the Stream. What? Subscribing's great. Donations cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Cool perks, cool emotes. It's a cool thing. Like $1 to join. Why not? Alternatively, the Patreon option, if you're buying this game or any game on that Xbox store, the affiliate link in the video description is the way to go. Damn it. I'd actually like to do some more Chivalry streams. I'm just like worried about doing too much of it, but it's also a good time to do more of it. Considering it's like, you know, it's on Game Pass and whatnot, but I don't want to like oversaturate things. Just like a random thought there. It's because my buddy Mitchell expressed interest in it. I'm trying to, you know, it's nice to have him on some streams. Damn it. The best pack? Which pack? Yeah, Fallout 76 was terrible at launch, and like I said, it's honestly it's worth trying now. They've actually, like, if you go and do the story content, it is actually good story stuff. It feels like actual Fallout, and you play with your friends, but they do need to do a lot more work in regards to like how you interact, like cooperatively. Like Kevin basically is just along for the ride. And I got a feel of that too when I went and I played with, I did that, you know, private game session there with the Enterprise as part of his membership tier. And you were doing, you know, co-op for Fallout 76, the story, and I was just like, you know, because I was basically player 2, and I was like, literally have no idea what's going on. You can't even, like, see dialogue or anything. I was like, what the hell? So that needs work. I actually think the next Fallout game maybe should be co-op or multiplayer, but I think they need to do a way better job of it, because I like playing with others. They just need to do it better is the thing. And I feel like they're going to take the wrong lessons from 76. She is a robot. Do do do. Bum 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 bum. Ah, good old Rockle. Battle Pass. So what did I unlock? I don't know what that is. Spray? Fist bump. Cookies. When do I get something that is, like, relevant to my character? So level 33. Okay. I don't know if I'm blown away by that battle pass. So for this battle pass, is this gonna like last forever, or is this a temporary one? Like, are they doing like the Halo thing with it, or are they doing like a temporary battle pass setup?
Traveling to Icon.
That's what I'm curious about. Escort the payload. There's 14 seconds left? Okay, well this is a loss. You would think the game would be able to register, hey, people are leaving because this match is almost over, and not throw new people into it. And what's that? The dryer's done? I won't have to hear that while I go sleep? Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Any cool achievements I can get in this? Battle Pass. So you literally get an achievement for doing a Battle Pass. Dun 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 dun. Never gonna unlock any of these achievements. There's too goddamn many. Aren't a lot of these, like, gone forever too? Holy crap, there's a lot of achievements in this. Woo! Man, that's a lot.
Blinkety blinkety. Trace is here. Yeah. Cheers, love. The cavalry's here.
Plan to win. Or expect to lose.
It's so moody. So moody. Dun 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 dun. Alright, let's go, team. Let's teach them what it means to be a hero. Oh, fuck. Come on. Co-op for mainline Fallout? Well, it would be nice. That was my, you know, the one silver lining for me when I played Fallout 76 at launch. Was like playing an hour with my pal. Because I always thought it would be fun to do co-op for Fallout. And it was a blast. I honestly think like the multiplayer elements of Fallout 76 are really fun. They just don't really have much you can do in it. It's weird, like, and I feel that's almost the case for a lot of these multiplayer open world games. Is like the idea's there, but there's just, we're not at a point where they can create enough content where it feels everlasting or exciting. Hello there. You bought a new controller? Congrats, hope you enjoy it. Ah, crap. We're getting held right back here. No progress. Take out the Mercy. I'm thinking this is a lost cause. Yep, that's a good time to bail. Holy. Spawn trapped. No hope. Ilios. Ilios? That Mercy pocketing Farahard. It's almost like they're doing a pharmacy combo. Whoa. Nope, I'm dead. That character seems to really cripple my tracer. Cade's approval? What's Cade's? Is that new? Cade's. Am I behind on something with Activision Blizzard? It's hard to keep track on all this stuff. That count as a death for me? The monetization could have been better. Oh yeah, it's pretty pricey. But that's the thing though, is all these people keep buying with these super expensive prices, and that's how we get them, right?
They have this coming, so let's give it to them.
3, 2, 1. Oh, the Brazil. Okay, no, we already, that was a long time ago. This guy, I know Overwatch too well, some would say. Oh, that's just Brazil. Yeah, we talked about that days ago. I thought it was somebody else doing the approval. You do know the deal is gonna go through, right? Like, you don't really have to worry about it or anything. It's just news sites creating clickbait stuff and trying to create a panic, but yeah, the deal will go through. It's, yeah. And the amount of salt online when that deal does go through is just going to be glorious. Inuits? The Inuits are a type of Aboriginal group in Canada. Like I said, there's lots of different branches and aspects of it. Canada's a very large place. Rewind. There we go. It's kind of like, is the rewind coming back? Oh, that's close. Nice job, guys. Just cutting them down. Team kill. I don't even know what that means, but it sounds cool. It sounds good. Yeah. Métis, well, Métis don't necessarily have anything to do with Inuits. What was that? Oh, Sony gets caught first? Well, that's marketing deals. They pay for that kind of stuff. Which reminds me, I should maybe, well, no, it's the 9th. I'm just kind of wondering if I should bother emailing my contact or if I'm just going to be on the list to get, like, COD when it comes. But, like, yeah, again, that's marketing deals. It's going to be really nice when COD, you know, we don't have to deal with that anymore. You know, getting left out of deals and whatnot. Oh, how the tides will turn. But of course they're using Microsoft servers. They're good and they make money, both companies benefit. The other team is completely wiped out. Oh. In Halo we call that an extermination, but it's only if one person kills the entire other team. Extermination. I don't think so, Ash. Ah, damn it. Mouse and well, lots of games are starting to support mouse and keyboard and do more restrictions on things. If you know, if you really think about it, like cross-play, mouse and keyboard support, still relatively new things for consoles. So they're still working on what should be allowed, what shouldn't be allowed, kind of the kinks of it still. It may sound silly, but a lot of this stuff takes a lot of time to work out all the details on what should be done, what shouldn't be done. Good job, guys. I like to see that effort out there. They're not going to re-release the first Overwatch. This is the way forward. Will Halo Infinite survive another season? Probably. I don't know. They're going to try to redeem it or something, I would imagine. Because they've sunk so much money into it. These stuffies are incredibly well designed in the future.
I think I'll take your word for it.
Or my gun is incredibly weak. You decide.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 3. Capture the objective.
Tracer leads the way. The Shadow of the Colossus. Why did they choose to rebuild the Colossus in the modern era? It just seems silly. Oh, there's a turret shooting me. I'm dead. Prototype? Prototype's kind of fun. The guy from Pokemon. Oh. Is Evil Dead dead? I don't think the Evil Dead game's dead. Like, obviously, they're still doing DLC and stuff for it, so I think it's still kicking. But I think, like, at night and stuff is not really popular. I don't know. I wouldn't call it dead. I don't like it takes a while to find matches. We'll have to try to do another stream of it, maybe around Halloween, or I'll take a look into it a little bit further to see how the servers are doing. Because I was just like, you know, obviously last time when we were streaming it, it took way too long to find a match, and that's not good for doing streams, right? It's gotta be You gotta be able to find matches decently quick. And it's a shame if it is, you know, not super popular, because the game's great. Honestly, it's a lot of fun. It's actually a really, really good game. And you'll be able to play Prototype through Game Pass when, because I'll get added to Game Pass.
Don't keep me away.
Yeah.
Got you.
Fingers crossed for Return to Castle Wolfenstein. And if they could really, if Microsoft could work it out with Hasbro for those Transformers games, oh, that'd be amazing. No, the governing bodies are just doing their job and looking into the deal. There's going to be no restrictions. It'll be available. COD will become exclusive in like 2027, and everything will be like, yeah. Oh goddamn, they smoked my ass there. Free to play. See, the thing is, though, like, not everything can be free to play, and I don't mind when multiplayer games come in at a cheaper price tag, because it's not like it's the price of a full game. You definitely get the value out of it, and I think it's a really enjoyable thing. I would imagine eventually it'll probably end up maybe on Game Pass, which will be a little harder because it's licensed property, but I could definitely see that being the case. Boom! Get out of here, turret! Yo. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. See what they do with Evil Dead. I mean, everyone was clamoring for Battlefield 2042 with rumors of that being free to play. Never happened. Oh, I thought there was an entrance to a place with a med pack there. I was wrong. Didn't see that coming, did you, rat thing? So that rat thing can like keep healing itself? That's crazy. It's doing my tracerly duties of being an annoying pest. Ah, damn it. Back for a tracer. Yeah, I don't think Microsoft will take any concessions on anything for Activision Blizzard, though. I just like it is a good thing that governments are looking into the deal. It's a huge purchase, and that's literally their job. But a lot of people just overdo things when it comes to like online articles and notes and thoughts on this stuff, when they really don't necessarily understand how these acquisitions and stuff work in great detail. There's a lot of opinions, right? Tony Hawk's? They'll probably do new Tony Hawk games, I would imagine. And yes, I saw the rumor that it would include Disney and Marvel games and stuff. Yeah, I mean, it's obvious that those are licensed titles, so they're less likely to pop up on, you know, backwards compatibility, but we'll wait and see what happens, right? Who knows what they could work out. Because Microsoft actually has a pretty good relationship with Disney. And Disney kind of likes making money. You never know. You never know. But licenses for games, like, there's a lot of complexity behind deals and, you know, how everything is done and, you know, the different relationships for business. It's very, very complex licensing. You know, we've talked about many times how much of a nightmare it is to do GoldenEye. Yeah, serious nightmare. But you know, it's not a nightmare. That good feeling you get when you like the stream. Subscribing's great, donations cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Cool perks, cool emotes. Yes. Dakar racing. I'm glad you're liking Dakar racing. Because I really enjoyed that one. It's really cool. Did you get the big, like, thunderstorm where it's, like, cloudy? Looks awesome. Absolutely looks awesome. Yeah, I'm glad you're having fun with that one. It's a pretty cool game. I've actually got another racing game coming up. Drift racing or dirt racing or some crap. Something like that. Gotta edit that video still. Can I play this? Oh. I win!
I fought a bunch of you bastions once. You all had wheels and big sharp teeth.
I received an endorsement? For doing what?
On second thought,
For
that
waving?
might have been a dream I had.
Cheers, love. The cavalry's here. Understood.
Ah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack.
It says hello to me too? Aw, we're all friends. Oh my god, we're right into the battle. Okay. Honestly, was not expecting direct conflict that fast. Good teamwork. Oh look, it's got these little things on it. Onion stuff. And gold. And cash. It's got everything. I'm glad the video helped your decision. It really is nice, you know, when someone comes in and says that. I always do appreciate it, that the opinion helped or helped someone discover a game. It means a lot, actually. Because it means stuff is helping people find things, really. That's what I want to do, is content discovery, so you guys can find games, typically. Skylanders? Yeah, Skylanders will be on there and stuff, I would imagine. Voice behind the Spider-Man games, Tony McGuire. Not all of them. The Spider-Man movie games. So those ones would be very, very hard to do backwards compatibility-wise. You'd have to get the okay from Activision. You'd have to get the okay from Sony. You'd have to get the okay from Disney. You'd have to get the okay from the different voice actors that are part of those original Spider-Man movies. It would be a lot easier to do something like, say, Spider-Man Edge of Time, where you basically would just need the okay from Disney to do that one. Spider-Man Edge of Time, Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions. There might be some issues depending on the music used, but I think those ones actually are semi-plausible for backwards compatibility. Yeah. Hell, you could probably even do the Amazing Spider-Man games, because technically it doesn't include Andrew Garfield. And I don't know if Sony necessarily has any rights on those ones, because I think they just share the branding, but not actually anything too specific to it. I think Disney would have the full rights on that one. Marvel Ultimate Alliance, those ones would just be an okay from Disney. Deadpool would be an okay from Disney. Incredible Hulk games, that would be another one that would just need the okay from Disney. Actually, no, Universal would have to say okay to those, because I think they own the rights to, yeah, they own the rights to solo Hulk properties, and I'm pretty sure if you play those old Hulk games, they have like a Universal kind of notation on them. Yeah. Wasn't there like a Iron Man game on the 360 as well? I don't know if that was EA that, or I don't know if that was Activision that did that one. Yeah, who did the Iron Man the game? You know, based on the movie or whatever. I don't know what's happening, but somehow Mercy is going toe-to-toe with me, and I don't like it. Can I get some health? Perfect. Shattered Dimensions, yeah. I actually really like Edge of Time. It's not like a perfect Spider-Man game, but I actually do really like that one. That's what I'm saying, is like there's games that do exist out there that could end up on it. And as I said, Disney likes free money. They're pretty open for that kind of stuff that they have all the rights to. We'll have to wait and see. I think maybe the only thing that would hold back the Spider-Man games being okayed would be whatever kind of deal that Disney and Sony have worked up in regards to Spider-Man characters and MCU Spider-Man and stuff, because I'm pretty sure there's something contract-wise that is kind of like limiting the usage of that character on other platforms. Pretty sure. Not 100%, but pretty sure. Is there like a health pack? Okay, right over here. There we go. That one would have been better because it didn't need as much health, but okay. Sega. They made the Iron Man game? Damn. Chronicles. Yeah, I was a little surprised Chronicles of Riddick didn't have that backwards compatible. I feel that one had some sort of crashing issue, otherwise it would be. Because I think it's it's what, Lionsgate or something? Or actually, who does Riddick? It's because I know Vin Diesel there, he puts a lot of his money into that IP, but is it Lionsgate or someone else that has like partial or has rights to that franchise? I feel like that one really shouldn't have been an issue unless there was a technical hurdle. That's also the fun part of my work, is trying to like take a look at who owns what on licensing and stuff. How didn't that kill him, the bomb there? That was close. Push her in! Push her in! Nice. Good win. Yeah, but, you know, you notice there's not standalone Spider-Man games you're getting on other platforms. It's Spider-Man when he's on a team on other platforms. You get what I'm saying? Like, they did Ultimate Alliance 3 for the Switch only, which was weird, and it had Spider-Man, but, like, yeah, it's a team-up game. You get that? Seems like it's a... For standalone Spider-Man, they seem to have been locked down. Sega, Capcom, and Bandai Namco? That's pretty hardcore. I'll counter with you allowing Xbox to get Koyo Tecmo. Yeah. I'm glad you find the videos helpful. How many studios or publishers do I think they'll buy? I think they could probably get another 2 publishers if they wanted to. They're only going to have, what is it, 20% of the market or something, that Brazil document noted. So there's a lot of room for growth if they really wanted to. But in all actuality, I think they'll buy like a couple smaller studios, and I think Microsoft will go after Netflix as opposed to buying another gaming company. Yeah, licensing is fascinating, absolutely fascinating, because you don't know what is owned by who, and you have to really look into it. The Saw games, 360, yeah. Those ones, you think Lionsgate would just be like, do it.
Push your limits. Nothing breaks that I cannot.
Ooh, she gave me a little...
Cheers, love. The cavalry's here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Alright, let's take it.
Questionable choices to
She kind of shoots like a Ghostbusters trail. Oh, what? How did she do the insta-kill there? You may download and give it a second chance. Go nuts, man. It is free to play. 20%. Well, look at it like this. Disney usually does, what, 50-60% of the box office revenue in the film industry? And that's not even close to a monopoly still. Like, you have to get, like, serious market share in an industry, like substantial market share, to be able to even get close to a level of monopoly. Or you have to create a system that makes it hard for other companies to compete, and you know, governments are so kind of relaxed on that kind of thing. Because, you know, again, think of it, like after the deal they're going to be like third, right? So if they bought another publisher, they might go up to second. Buy another one after that, you might get close to first. I mean, hell, look at the companies that Tencent has. You know, it's a, you know, a Chinese entity buying up huge swaths of the gaming industry. And it's kind of interesting. Or look at the amount of companies and studios that like Embracer has. You know, obviously their market share isn't quite the same because they're like a standalone third-party publisher, but like they own a freaking ton of studios. They own like 100-something studios. They're actually probably a really appealing price. Like it'd be like, what is it? They're worth about $10-15 billion or something like that. Konami made the Saw games. Well, I'm talking, Lionsgate is the one who makes the movies, right? Isn't Lionsgate the one that handles the Saw films? That's what I was talking about. Because, again, licensing isn't just like getting the game publisher or developer to be okay with it. You have to get, like, you know, literally all the people that have a hand in that pie to okay it. And a lot of games don't become backwards compatible because they don't function properly, or B, it's not financially worth it. You know, I think for some of the Activision Blizzard ones, they were saying it wasn't worth it because of the cost of like relicensing songs and stuff. And you'll never know all of this stuff. I do know though, for Voodoo Vince, they couldn't do that one because of a technical issue. Yeah, that one couldn't be done due to a technical issue. Yeah, Lionsgate wants people to do stuff with their IPs? Exactly. And then there's all these people too that they're like, oh, this game, it's available on PC. You know, it's ridiculous that it's not available on Xbox as well through the backwards compatibility. And I'm like,
If we do this right,
that, you know, those deals were done when that game was added. They're in perpetuity. Yeah, that makes sense. Anyways, so, you know, when Xbox is going to do backwards compatibility for some of these games, they have to create a new licensing agreement because the agreement for these games to continue never existed. A lot of them were never digital. So you have to create a whole new contract, which in itself is a mess, right? I didn't realize she would be such a crippling attacker to Tracer here, this character. Yeah, I saw they hired Sean Layden. That's actually pretty smart from them. You know, Tencent, they are a money-making machine. They're very smart. They're a very large, expanding company. I think one of the fascinating things for me was, what is that talk about like a Saudi Arabia wanting to buy a publisher or something, and I was like, huh, that's utterly fascinating. See, you know, as I keep telling you guys, I've been saying this for the last couple of years here, it's age of consolidation. The market is maturing, it's getting saturated, and as part of a maturing market, people are seeing value in gaming. So companies are getting bought, companies are getting consolidated because people want money, and there's a lot of money in gaming. So that's just how it's going to continue for like a long time until there's only a few major parties left.
As they say, try again.
There will be lots of tears along the way. Because, you know, it's just like if a movie company buys another movie company, nobody ever cares. But in gaming, there's this like extra level of passion to it. You know what I mean? Like, you know, people weren't, I'm trying to think of like a tech company buying another tech company. People weren't like, oh no, my Roomba? What the hell are they called? You know, the self-cleaning thing? Roombas? Whatever. You know, people weren't like, oh no, the end of the world because my Roomba is owned by Amazon now. I can never continue. They took away my Roombas. You know what I mean? It doesn't work the same in other industries. Yeah. Well, again, I think the biggest thing is you look at like Disney, You look at Microsoft, they're local companies. They do have our interests in mind, if that makes sense, even though their main interest is money. But I do think of them as having a bit more of our interests in mind, at least for people that live here. But I think at the end of the day, Tencent is just like every other company, and they just want money. So it's not like the end of the world, but you know what I mean? You're kind of just like, ah. But they don't, it's not like they're buying companies just to take stuff away or to close things or get rid of stuff. They're just there to make money off of things. Which in itself is kind of harmless, but it's, you know, it's more like the data. And then again, all these other companies collect data too, and it just depends on who you want owning all of your information, essentially, right? Snapchat daughter or Reddit son? Well, I don't think Snapchat is gonna exist by the time I have kids. I think that one's gonna disappear, to be honest. Roomba. Isn't it? What are those robots called? What the hell are... You know, the self-driving little robot things. Aren't they Roombas? I'm gonna have to look this up. We lose? I think we lost. I don't know. I think like Reddit is a really wonderful site, but I don't think I would want to steer necessarily my kids in the direction of using it from a younger age. Roomba. Because a lot of those little subreddits are very cult-like. Yeah, they're called Roombas. Yeah. But you know what I mean? People weren't like with Activision Blizzard, it's like, you're taking my card away, you know, nobody was like, Amazon's taking away my Roomba. No! Yeah, no, like, companies buying other companies forces them to compete with each other. It's good for business. It's good for competition. OnlyFans daughter, I hope not. Like, you know, there's nothing wrong with people that want to do... Are we in literally at the end of a match? No, okay. Like, there's nothing inherently wrong with doing like an OnlyFans, but I hope I can provide at least slightly for future children so that they have the option to not have to do that, if that makes sense. At least I hope so, but you know, I get why people do that kind of thing. It's fine, but yeah. Yeah, Reddit is kind of scary, honestly. A lot of it is like education too. I don't really want to be the type of parent that ever like censors anything. I don't really believe in that personally. You know, I think a lot of it is if you show something or you introduce something, you just need to do your job as a parent to educate and teach and guide. But I do believe there should be a level of, you know, A, privacy when, you know, someone is able to access the internet, and B, a level of not being like censored, especially by an adult, to go out and explore and learn things. But, you know, everybody's different, whatnot. Then, you know, if you have kids, you likely have a spouse, so then they'll have input too of their own, and, you know, all that other stuff. It's not on the top of my mind. You know, it's probably far off at this point.
This could be our best mission yet.
Does she have like bread in her hands? What are in her hands up there? What kind of food does she have? Push the robot. An overprotective parent? Yeah. More shocking to keep close. Okay. The world is a weird place. You just gotta keep up with trends and whatnot, though. Damn it. I think it's more shocking to not like the stream. What? Stuck by a jagged blade, get behind it. I want these tooltips to disappear. And I want my photos of Spider-Man. Ah, damn it. Life is strange. Yes, it is. It's also very unpredictable. I mean, who could have thought that a Halo game would be so bad? I don't think I'm covering the Resident Evil thing. When is Resident Evil Village Ultimate Gold or some whatever edition coming out? So that could like maybe be like, hey, you guys do anything for the gold edition? And then see, but yeah, I don't know. Because they did send me all of the you know, Resident Evil games there when they got optimized, so you never know. I am so low on health. And now I'm not. That was a back grenade. Didn't think these guys would be pushing so hard. I thought they'd back up a bit. It's not necessarily about killing his tracer, it's just about pissing them off. Uh-oh. Haha! Oh, you guys are funny. The 28th. I don't know. I might be able to email them closer to and just be like, you guys do anything with the gold edition or whatever, and we could see. But I don't know. I wouldn't expect me to be covering it. Like, it may seem useless because I'm not killing people, but look at how many players on their team were distracted by me just like moving around behind them. I thought they'd do more damage. Yeah, I thought we'd get them. True Colors. Life is Strange True Colors is actually pretty good. I thought it was the dumbest sounding thing in the world that she's like empathetic, but it was actually a pretty good game. I did like that one. Stupid nuclear freaking tank thing. Why doesn't my bomb blow up even like half as good as that? Even a shred as good as that. Oh, piss off. One of my top 10 games last year? Makes sense. I did score it very well. Yeah, I definitely scored that one quite well. Oh, that reminds me, I'll have to do a top 10 again this year. It'll be hard to scrounge up some games that I actually released. It's gonna be really hard to do like a Game of the Year award. Oh man. Let's think. Big highlights of the year. Elden Ring, Lego Star Wars. Power Wash Sim? Calls in the middle of the night. You know, to enter your telephone chat. You just get a sign up for Sky Alerts, so you just get like text signals where it's like, have you liked your stream yet today? Down I go. No Halo Infinite in sight. I wonder why. I guess we could include Grounded since that actually released this year. Because I don't count preview games and game preview. I don't count those as like releases until they've actually released. Yeah, including Grounded. Yeah, it was a pretty crappy year in gaming. Bar Sport? Is this the newest upcoming character? Call her 8 Yellow Yo, or Mellow for short. She shoots little robotic things out of her bag. It's adorable. I love how you're like rewinded into that guy's hit thing, and now you're dead. I just can't believe the chief thing has evolved into an acronym. It's too referenceable, that's what it is. Master Chief's rear end lives on. Again, I'm so excited tonight, just like have clean sheets, it's just gonna be nice and comfy. So comfy. Man, am I kicking ass this match? I feel like I'm kicking ass this match. Sexy with those glasses. She's a thinker. Oh, the new Plague. Oh yeah, new Plague Tale. I hope that one's really, really good. Mostly simulator games. Lawn mowing sim. Power washing simulator. House flipper. Medieval Dynasty. The Modern Warfare 2 too? That'll probably be one of the better games of the year, right? I just don't think it's going to be a very surprising top 10 list this year. Usually I like to surprise people a little bit.
Come on, cutie. You're ours now. 30 seconds remaining.
Yeah, guys, let's do that last minute comeback. Right. Alright. Yeah, you better run, giant robot diva thing. I got eviscerated. Face there's no tank. Amicia. Actually, the actress is a lot younger than I thought she'd be for Amicia. I was very surprised. In my pitch, I included the interview with Nikki from Guardians of the Galaxy, because I was like, see, I've interviewed a younger voice actor as well, see? It's a smart pitch idea. Anyways, defeat's like how I feel some days, but that's the end for now, guys. We'll be back. Because there's more Overwatching to do.